All right, welcome everybody to this surprise Zano cast.
Erratic
I'm
deck,
joined.
black stake. This is let's say this is slightly embarrassing.
What do you mean?
Don't worry about it. Nothing happened, right? A lot of kings in this deck and a lot of aces.
Yeah,
Looks like.
this a lot of queens, a lot of jack. This is a ton of face cards. It's just generally speaking, a really good deck to have.
Yeah,
Uh,
this is
they,
probably the deck like very easy to move into retrigger base cards or
yeah, the
some
aces are
kind of
actually
build.
nice because as you make glass face cards, you can play the aces to discard glass, too. If I'm gonna have excess of any card besides
Yep.
eights in face cards, it would
I
probably
was
be
gonna
aces.
say, depending on how many tens there were, it could be an amazing superposition deck, but there is Riff Raff in the pack, so both competitors will probably just hold on to that.
Yeah, the Swashbuckler, the Flush Clever Joker, we're going to be getting out relatively easily. I say this all the time, but Black Deck, especially Black Stake plays very much like White Stake, to be completely honest. And on a Erratic deck, I would say it is very, 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 very rare you're going to get a seed that is tough in any way. Um,
Yeah,
you have so much pre-deck shaping for the early game, which means you can focus more on utility jokers and snowballs from there.
I wonder if Vaga will double sell the Joker so he can buy egg and then buy the voucher here.
I for
Just gonna
buying
take
the
the pack
standard
instead.
pack punished. I get it though. If there was any seal in there, you're happy you did that over taking egg. So
Yeah, for sure.
well, the only issue is I don't think there's spades in the entire deck, and we have
The
our
one
only
ten of
scoring right
spades.
now is Wrathful, so it's a little rough. Oh, there
Gothic
we
getting
go.
ahead on, making even more hearts and putting a chariot on that jack in both the standard packs here.
Gets another devil card. I had a moment in my game where I thought, you know what, I'm going to grab this extra devil card just to unlock golden ticket, and golden ticket was the next roll. So it just reaffirms my belief of how important that just one devil is. Like, it's already a good card, but getting that first one is exponentially better because you unlock the greatest econ joker in the game.
Yeah, I do agree. Getting that first devil, at least on the vanilla patch, absolutely important. Probably, maybe the most important tarot to get like one, or most important enhancement to get one of immediately. And we're gonna watch Vaga drop it on the king there, playing 10-4 and Wrathful here. Two pair to get out. Campfire. Ooh, Gothic's looking at it.
Can't afford it right now. I mean, can afford it, but I don't like the campfire play here. I don't think a little bit
Even
more
with
for Vagabond.
Riffraff. I mean,
You
Riffraff's
do
just
have
gonna
the
spit out
riffraff,
fuel.
but it costs $9. Again, Vagabond's in a better spot, just having a little bit more money than Gothic. Um,
Yeah.
and I really like. Again, I'm a believer so far with what we've gone from this seed that it's going to play more like a lower state game, which means Campfire's not going to be in the end. But this campfire will give Vagabond straight up the first PvP victory, which obviously you'll trade $9 for that.
See within this pack, possibly a judgment here. We've seen judgments be very powerful, but Gothic will eventually just take the Hangman instead.
Yeah, we've seen them be so powerful that a few players last week when we had Magic Deck as our game one, using the Fools on Judgment because you just get to see 3 Jokers in a queue that will never show up again. And
And
technically,
Vagabond doesn't get the option because he had opened one less tarot pack last shop.
yes,
How's this Spectral gonna be?
there
Cryptid?
is a C-Dubs and a Cryptid.
Yeah. I think C-Dub's not really the pick here. We've already
We're
got
not even gonna
plenty of
I guess we have enough kings, but I Yeah, I guess. I don't
Yeah,
mind
both players are
crypting
going
the
to
king.
use it on the kings.
Did Vagabond use
I'm
it?
not
I
sure
think
I
Vagabond
would
skipped.
have. No, oh, Vagabond skipped. Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure I would have because we have our. I mean, the best card in our deck right now is King Gold. So getting more random kings may help us. Excuse me, in the PvP, but
That's true. Let's listen in.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Easiest
Finally.
first 6 blinds ever.
Yes, sir. I mean, I don't know. There's some kind of hard decisions in there, but
Yeah, but I was never fretting like, oh, can I make 600 points because I bought 2 random tarot cards instead of any kind of scoring joker or anything like that.
that's true. That's true.
yeah, I'm probably just not supposed to greed that.
Actually, did Vaga cryptid aces?
I don't think I don't think Vagabond
But it
cryptid
looks so good.
cryptid anything.
But
So,
Vaga
yeah.
has 5
Tasty, tasty ice
ace
cream.
of hearts in his deck. Can't see his deck size because
That's
he is covering it.
You got turn ordered.
I have
I'm-
been.
I'm
turn
positive
ordered.
Vagabond skipped it.
Man, I'm not sure if I.
I
can
know we had a
actually
hangman on Gothic side, so
win this.
Well, let's
This
see.
is Incredibly.
Because Gothic only has
dubious.
3 ace of hearts in his deck. I guess Vaga could have strengthened kings into aces, but why would he do that?
Huh.
Vaga used
Fun.
sun on aces. Okay, that makes sense.
I think the full house here is better.
This gives me 4 plus 10.
Yes, I think so.
I guess this is
Especially
just
since the
better
tens
than-
just have a little bit more chips. And you know what?
Alright.
It works out not taking Campfire for Gothic also because that,
You
that
know
ice
about
cream,
it.
that 75 chips
I
is a lot.
do.
Yeah, absolutely. That's 75 chips that Vagabond didn't have access to. Gothic plays a flush
Alright, see you
house
next
as
one.
Alright,
well,
good luck.
unlocking that and takes the first PvP. And now Gothic isn't playing Campfire, and I mean, is going to see more riffraff things because he can hold this faceless while shuffling out other jokers.
Yeah, this is, well, a good question here is going to be how aggressive Gothic gets with this riffraff. I would love to see him sell out of both chip jokers, though it is a little bit scary. You could even sell it a popcorn, but I just think on Erratic deck, we're going to get reliable 4 or 5 of a kinds. We just need a little bit of point scoring right now.
Yeah.
But I
5
am
of a
worried that,
kind, I mean, 4 of a kinds. We could play multiple.
yeah, that's very true. Are we going to get our first glass online here? And if we do, why not put on the king? Okay.
I think Gothic focusing more on hearts. More than the rank itself.
Yeah. We do get out of both chip jokers. Love to see that from Gothic.
We pick up a banana.
Vagabond was
And
able to
Scholar's
greed,
quite good too.
greed this faceless pretty good. Yeah, I mean, this is great. This means we're going to be able to hopefully get 3 full procs of faceless with a banana and scholar. I think we could play. Can we play the ace? An ace high?
Ace high, 20 chips, 50. It should be fun doing ace high.
Well, regardless, we get the full faceless.
And another flush house. Scholar
Wow.
on Vagabond's side too, so 4 of a kind gets us out easily.
We're rich. We don't. We're discarding our faces, but we're rich.
Alright, so what next here for these players? Death? Or maybe Chariot in this pack. None of our like enhanced cards.
The death here puts in your fool because there's nothing you really care about deathing. I mean, having another face card doesn't hurt. I guess this could be a chariot angle. You just get massively punished by a fool showing up. It's definitely
Yeah.
not a death and ace, but Gothic's gonna do it.
Gothic Death, the Ace of Hearts, makes Flush House a bit more likely. Also plays into the Scholar, which Gothic will keep now.
Interesting. I kind of like keeping the banana there just because, unlocking Cavendish
So it can
is
pop?
Yeah. a free 3x Joker in the queue is definitely not a bad Joker to have. I guess it's always a question because you can definitely overvalue that. I just said it plays. This is hopefully or likely going to play close to white stake. Like, do you really need a flat 3x mult Joker? Maybe.
Yeah, that's a good question. It can definitely take like an early PvP when both players aren't set up, but that's of course if you see it early, which isn't always a guarantee, right?
Of course. I mean, we've seen Raffle had an oops all sixes and a banana, and it lasted what, like 12 rounds. You could also just get massively unlucky.
All right. There's simply too many aces in Gothic's hand. He needs to play some of them so he can find more face cards. He could hang them if he really wanted to.
I mean, we deathed one, so maybe we're not going to, even though maybe we should.
We'll just put in the 5 of kinds and not get full faceless value. Has 1 gold card though.
Yeah, so it's only minus $2 in the end. And plus played a hand early, so maybe it's only plus or minus $1 if we drew a face card.
Well, these competitors take Mary Andy here to pair with the faceless.
I think you should. Does that mean it's going to happen? I don't know.
It's like Vagabond has already rolled past it.
Yeah, Vagabond would have seen Mary Andy, I believe, last shop. Maybe wanted to make sure they got full riffraff value, but tough one to miss.
Yeah, for Gothic, I think he wants to hang on to the Scholar, so it would block riffraff 1 time. Okay, there's a slight divergence between these 2 players. This could be important, depending on what riffraff wants to bless Vagabond with.
Is it time to get out of riffraff for Gothic?
That's a good question. Gothic's going to say yes.
Let's listen in.
Welcome
Not
back.
too big of a punish because only double chip Joker on Vagabond's side.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Intriguing.
I think we can expect Gothic to make a lot of money in this
Yes, very.
PvP. Might not be able to take it.
I could gamba here.
Please do.
I think Gothic may take
I
it just
shouldn't?
due to the
Always.
extra aces.
That is true. You also could keep
I've
this
decided not
queen,
to.
play flush house. That would for sure take
All
the
right, then.
PvP. If Vagabond does not
I've
match.
just come to a realization.
What was that?
That if I want any value this round, I can't do the gamba.
Ah.
Gothic almost with the flush 5.
That
And
feels a little bit
Vagabond's
unlucky.
blue Joker, now that he's dug way down into his deck, is only plus 26. And actually, the Mary Andy causes Vagabond to, causes Gothic to find his best hand
To
easily.
get any plus 20 hits. Well, $20, but not 20
Mm.
mult.
Very nice. 4 of a kind on Vagabond. Here's the plus $20 for
Right,
him.
well, as the
Not going to be enough.
2010s poker site PKR's digital announcer used to say, "The action is on you."
Gothic kind of put in that like
the
voice
action has
quote
decided not to
a little
play
too
anymore.
late because he
Alright.
had already won by that
Good luck,
time.
Yeah, Gothic stream is just unfortunately behind, but Vagabond's listening to music, so we can't watch his or listen into his stream.
I see, I see. The
Invis
biggest
Joker.
bait castle. Very nice looking because it's negative, but
The
with
Invis Joker
Invis-
showing up is lucky. It forces you to realize you shouldn't be taking that castle.
we just hit the 1 and 2 every time, right?
Sure. But I think Gothic like doubly rewarded, so kind of got out of riffraff earlier in a way by picking up that Mary Andy hallucination. Then Invis Joker showing up, which means it's going to be really impossible to get riffraff value. I wouldn't be shocked to sell out of it right here, right now.
Yep. Gothic will do that.
And gain a death. Both players gain a death from.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
no. Gothic got from hallucination, so if Gothic rolls here, they're gonna block a death that was in the shop.
Ooh,
Unfortunately,
how did Vaga get the death out of his inventory after he rolled?
I must have used it right away in this ante.
A little weird. Well, by the way, I imagine Ice Cream is gonna go for Invis. And yeah, Gothic will roll. It's gonna be a strength for Gothic.
Oh God, please, please, please don't make more aces.
That would be very funny to go kings up to aces. Even we have a queen of queen glass, right?
We do, which we could have just put on a king to begin with. That again, a little bit peculiar. What the decision there could have been. It just
But
feels
with
like
the glass queen, it opens up flush house as an option because it was on a
Oh,
glass
yes,
queen of hearts, whereas the king was a diamond.
I see. Didn't end up needing it, but that makes sense. That leads me to believe that we will probably strength and death it. I think Gothic could be greedy here. Doesn't need to. Oh,
I think he can be greedy. He has so many aces, could potentially just throw out like ace high card to dig deeper. But is going to. Oh, here's the queen. I would not mind a one card strengthen. It's not that bad here. Gothic will agree. Now the question is he gonna death away one of his precious ace of hearts into this king?
we should have deathed the king earlier. Oh my God, no! We're deathing the king.
I mean, it's fine, honestly.
It is until later this game when we have Sock and Idol and it hits Ace of Hearts.
Yeah, that's true.
Flower Pot Seed over on Vagabond side. I don't think it's going to be a Flower Pot Seed.
I don't like
but
that. I hope he got that from a pack.
Flower Pot's definitely not a bad card at this juncture.
But in this deck, Erratic with 5 million hearts and not that many of the other suits. Do not take that foil ace, Gothic.
Just
do not need it. We have glass.
You are correct about that. Oh, an eternal ticket. Don't think you can take that.
Yeah, I doubt both players will take that. It was in a pack, so Vagabond did not just buy it.
But we're selling ice cream instead of flower pot.
Interesting. Yeah,
That's
Vagabond thinking that he may be able to hit the ×3. He picked up a wild purple seal queen, so maybe thinking about like that being an avenue for success.
Vagabond playing fast was, trying out for the Mystic Summit speedrunning event, so maybe a little used to just clicking the buttons faster. I mean, Gothic taking this Mariandy has put him so far ahead of in the game. Like we've talked about it a little bit, but time to glaze the Andy, if you will. It is making Gothic probably an extra $10 a round. It is allowing him to use all three of these tarots exactly how he wants because he can see most of his deck.
Yeah. One thing, Vagabond has also still been doing very good with his money, though. Making sure he always gets full faceless value, where Gothic is actually falling a little bit behind, so that's where Vagabond's making it up. Gothic sometimes just settling for a 2-face card discard.
Yeah. Actually, a lot of the time settling for it.
Which he does not need to. We could just throw out the aces. We have so many in the deck. Well, at this point, 12k. Maybe we do need to hold on to our all of our ace of hearts.
It's a little weird. It's a little weird with where we are. The fact that Scholars are main scoring is awkward.
Strength for more kings. Plus 1 hand size to offset the Mariandy, possibly.
I wouldn't have hated that decision, but hallucinations really are only tarot generation until we found that queen, so I get it with that information.
I'm gonna take the 5 of a kind. I'm just gonna skip this voucher. Let's see what they're saying, but
Let's listen in.
we saw Vagabond did pick up that
Hello,
voucher.
hello.
Yeah, often gain the $50.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I was not
Look
expecting
at his hands
to be
starting off.
playing with this Joker, but here we are.
I was trying to think of a Joker that I don't have, but I can't now, and I don't want to give anything too strong away.
I think
The other day, Zeno said that I did the greatest legume ever. So I
The
got to hold.
greatest legume ever.
Yeah, I
That's a-
got to
that's
hold
a
up to
title
that.
right there.
I got to hold up to that reputation now.
did he?
On
Yeah, no, I
accident.
mean, low-key, to be honest, I just be saying shit. Like, I just say what's happening, you know?
Yeah.
That's just me. I feel like that's...
Get this
I mean,
discard.
I
We're
do- when
looking
I'm fighting
for
Queen, though, I do
basically
something.
one ace, and we have our strongest hand,
It really
and I
just
would
depends
not
on the
mind
player,
shipping
I
our
don't know.
strongest.
Anyway, how'd you like that, that natural negative blueprint?
Good
Good
one.
one.
How did you like the natural negative eternal castle?
Oh, that was sad. I hated to pass that guy.
He's like 12 free chips now.
Yeah, but you saw that invis right next to him.
What invis?
Oh, now we're in Legume Central.
Okay. Interesting.
Did I rare block myself?
I'm trying to think what other rares were in the seed.
A campfire.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I wonder if Vagabond had the campfire when he saw
I
the
don't know what to do with
invis.
these cards
Maybe
right
he is
now.
thinking that it
Is, a
was a
problem I'm
rare
having.
block. All right, this is our best hand. Flush
No,
house, three
no, you
aces,
couldn't have
two
been rare
glass
block, you're
kings.
leguming. You had to see the invis.
Well, we're seeing Vagabond on the left here
It's
go
literally
for
not
a
possible for you
flower
not to see
pot
the
king.
invis because I wasn't rare blocking campfire. So if there was a campfire in the shop, I would have seen it.
Vagabond.
And then
Vagabond's
like,
working it out,
Yeah,
doing
so
the
you had to
detective
see
work
the
off a
invis.
simple
work,
Gothic
Sherlock.
Lagoon. I think Gothic's his voice there was very convincing. He would have tricked me into believing he wasn't an imposter.
that's you know what, that's beatable, I think.
Full house, no breaks, right?
Depending on my draws.
No breaks.
Or flush house, no breaks. No, Vagabond. Yeah, Vagabond
here, do
has
this, I don't
the
think I'm allowed
flush
to.
house.
I just have to say
with
07 to my
the flower
value
pot.
here. I mean, technically, no, I need to play the glass as much as possible. All right.
Wants to go
Do
for
this.
aces? No, he's gonna toss the aces. What is he looking for? Maybe the last glass in his deck?
Yes.
It is a
That's what he
spade, so
said.
we'll activate flower pot.
He
Oh, I
said
didn't hear him.
he's got to go for the glass.
I see. Okay, has it.
Yeah, pretty
Is
good.
a five of a kind even enough to beat what Gothic has right now?
I
On
mean, the
43K?
X30 is pretty nice. We do have two glass. It may come down to a lucky proc or no
Yeah.
lucky proc.
These lucky procs happen then.
Why are we
believe
not
Vagabond should
playing
be in
the
a good spot.
purple seal? Why are we playing the gold seal? The gold card.
Maybe he's thinking he'll be able to discard it
Yeah,
after he
play
plays
this.
his last hand. Did have one more discard.
Yeah, I
Could
did
have
not
used
have
it.
Yeah,
Some discards first. All right.
He did. He immediately
Alright,
said
good luck,
it.
Good luck.
it's a six
Okay,
joker
we're
slot.
up
Bean.
4 life sto-
It happens. It happens.
Wow.
Antimatter. So exciting game for these players. 6 Joker slots. With this invis, are we gonna use it on Chad? Seems like very low value this late into the game. Surely we could have found something better. Let's see.
We're gonna sell out in Invis Scholar.
Oh. Oh no, that's even worse. So I thought
Wait.
Gothic was gonna do the invis,
He
but he
just
sold Hallucination, expecting 5 Joker slots.
bought it. I've never seen someone do it
I-
in the same shop that they
I
bought
literally
antimatter.
have because I watched a certain player versus Startoad in the playoffs season 5 do this exact activity.
But I thought that was it the same shop.
I believe it was. They bought the antimatter and then forgot they had it after like in the exact same shot.
He realizes. He realizes now. I'm sure that
Okay,
forehead
huge,
palm
huge.
had to be it. Right? Please.
Maybe we'll see. We
It
will
gets
see.
a death. We should be, if we're Gothic, we should be playing these, we should not be wasting discards. We should be playing the lucky high cards with Chad to try and get $20 triggers.
To get even more money.
Yep.
Gothic's still worried about being able to clear, I think.
Yeah, with the Chad, I would not be. We know that a flush 5 scores... okay. 2100.
Gonna take a, discard like that.
Again, would have loved to throw an ace in there. I get being conservative. Finds the glass to death, which was the main goal. And I still think for these two players right now, the biggest difference is Mary Andy. It's just been so good for Gothic so far.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did Vagabond forget they had 6 Joker slots? Because I see a new
No, they
card.
sold out for the Invis on Chad.
I see.
Now they might forget they have 6 Joker slots now that they're at 5
True,
Jokers.
True. Surely we click on that chaos and we get the free reroll, right, Edsy? Surely.
Surely. Showman for Vagabond, and it looks like Vagabond does remember.
Please, 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 please,
No,
please.
he's thinking about it.
Oh
No,
my
he's
god, did he
thinking
not?
about
He
selling.
maybe he didn't realize then.
He has not remembered. Now, oh wait, now he does. He just didn't want the chaos.
He didn't want the free. I get it.
When are we selling this Invis though? We saw Vaga got out of it when it hits the when he saw the business card to make a lot of money from double Chad.
I do think that was the perfect time.
Yeah,
But it's a little. I guess since we have Mary Andy faceless.
that's true. We're
It's a little
farming
bit
more
different.
money than double Chad business card with this Mary Andy faceless. It feels like.
We also, it has been so nice to get the purple seal value to,
Oh
again,
my god,
once again,
another death.
we keep being able to
No.
use the tarots correctly, too.
Both players with 5 Glass Kings in their deck, it looks like. Which makes Mary Andy not really the best copy. If we found the Dusk, it's going to be... Or, sorry, the Chad, not the best copy for Invis. A Dusk will be stronger.
Correct.
It's going to be more glass hits.
Or a sock, or... Oh, yes, those are the two.
Alright. Another flush 5.
Calling it now. Gothic's going to find Blueprint, Idol, Dusk, and then he's going to rip the Invis and it's still going to hit Chad. And you're gonna be like,
Oh,
what
but the
hell?
flush 5 does not clear. It is too weak. Gothic didn't hit enough
No
plus 20s.
20s.
Is going to lose a life. How did Vaga get out? Did he just use one glass card? With the Chad.
Probably.
I would imagine so. That is very unfortunate on Gothic's side.
Vagabond desperately looking for something to give them a little bit of scoring here. Going into the PvP. Has not really found anything. Lucky for them, they're up a Chad.
And 16
It
rerolls
did
in.
break, according to CJ Pep. Notable minor league Balatro
Used a
player.
glass and it broke. Oh, but Gothic still... I mean, Vaga still has 6 according to our tracker here.
I think it's probably
Is that even
5.
more
If he
fun?
didn't add anything, it may not have updated.
I see. Let's see how this shop
I am-
treats Gothic here.
A little confused how Gothic is down a glass. Again, it might be out of date because sometimes
Yeah.
these take a second.
It was at 4 and then Gothic used the death.
But I think they're both at 5, funny enough.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
CJ, also an aura farmer in the multiplayer community. All right.
There's another glass.
I
I
think
think we saw pick up the Showman. Still holding on to this invis.
I think an odd decision there to pick up a showman and sell econ when you need the econ for showman to work.
Hello.
Probably still thinking that, you know, the faceless
There's also
Mary
very
Andy is
bad
good
lucky
here.
cards.
Yeah.
And it very well
You're
may
trying
be.
to live with a lucky card. Is that how you ended up dying?
Yeah. Did not do me any favors, that guy.
Unfortunate. Or unlucky, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it was on me, really.
So double Chad here. Probably going to give
I've
Vagabond the
definitely lost it, I've played that
advantage.
before.
I don't think there's any probably about it.
Well, what if... Okay, I was going to say, well, what if Vagabond misses his draw of 5 glass and only can
I
play flush
So
5 of
Va-
kind with 1?
Vagabond would have to be down 2 glass cards, basically.
Yes.
So-
How do I
make
want to
it
do
even.
this? I guess I can wait for you, right? I guess.
Yeah, that's a valid approach.
Not gonna be able to wait for very long, as we're gonna get plus 20s up the wazoo.
Nice flush house 26k.
There you go.
Will
That's
force
rude.
Vago to start playing some of these glass.
Can't
Just-
believe you would one-up me like that.
Just for you, friend.
And depending, Gothic may not be able to realize that he will be beat by the glass hand that Vaga's about to throw out. It's hard to do these calculations sometimes. 2 more glass that in Gothic's deck that he's looking for.
Alright, if you beat
Here's
me
Vagabond's
here, you win.
5 of a kind, 4 glass cards, risking 2 purple seals as well. 1 breaks, but it's not a purple seal, so not bad. Vaga not deathing the glass purple. I don't know. I
That
guess
is,
prioritizing
a
hearts
couple more
just
points.
to keep the
Just a bit more.
flush
Just a
house,
smidge
flush
more.
5 open.
I honestly have no idea where I am in relation to that, which is the scariest part.
Yeah. Hard to kind of imagine how much score without, like, just straight up taking out the pen and paper.
I have been guilty of doing that maybe once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. If Gothic had a chance, it would have been with multiple steals, but it's gonna get rid of it
Gothic
here
did
to
not
try and
use
find more glass.
The discard there. Is there another purple seal in his deck? No. He could have taken the discard.
Yeah, just a small mistake.
It's actually Gothic is not gonna find. Nope,
One of my
that's not
glass
a
broke.
that's not a death,
The-
good
the
sir. That's
blind
a
that you,
justice. He
died
thought
to,
it was a
I
death and
was
c-
glass
miscounted.
beat, and it
I
broke
thought he
there
could
as well,
play
so-
get the flush 5
don't
of
know.
glass.
I misplayed.
What Gothic doesn't know is that this
I
might
took the
help
last
him
like
believe he can't take
7
the win.
actions on the thought that I had a death card in hand and I don't.
Damn.
Just play the ace high. Let's go home.
Yeah, he might think that the 4 of kind doesn't do it, which means he's gonna play the ace high, leading him to the absolute best play he could have done. Not risking any glass.
Man, I'm stressed. I don't
No,
know
I
if
think-
you're gonna.
I think I'm just gonna play high card and back out.
I see why they have a weird echo.
okay.
I
Because
know that.
I mean, I could sit here and try and do math, but like, no one wants to see me do math for that amount of time. You
It's
know?
only
see.
2
Not without a
calculator.
sticks here, right?
It's 1, 2,
Alright.
3, 4,
I'm
5,
gonna do
6.
some
So 2 to
brief
the
counting.
6.
Hold on. It's probably a terrible idea, but I'm gonna do some counting. Hold on.
Alright, alright.
Tweet
Alright, let me know
4.
if you need some help, bro.
Yeah.
Right, unmuted.
16.
120,
25 is 32.
130, 140,
26,
150,
You could also
4.
just full send it, you know?
160, 170,
Giga Chad.
180,
Full send it.
190, 200,
13 times
200
64 is
times.
not enough. I'll tell you that right now.
13. We'll call it 100, 100 times this and then double it.
100 times this and double it.
13,
Maybe give it to the next guy.
26, 52, 100,
It's like a couple 100,000.
200, 400, 500, 600, 700,
Not
I
sure
can't believe this guy's doing math.
he
This
did
is
count up
crazy.
4, 5, 6,
700
700,000.
times-
What the
Which
hell,
I'm not
man?
sure that
100
makes that much
is
sense if we're doubling each time. But
70,000. double that. I don't think this is anywhere near close enough.
But
Or
maybe
I'm
his
really
math
dumb.
is right because he got to the right.
Either I'm nowhere near.
I don't
or I'm
know
really
what
dumb,
kind
so
of
I'm just sending my
British
card.
math.
Yep, that was a
Alright.
weird
Okay.
British education math, but it worked
Alright,
out.
see the next
Ace
one.
high,
Alright,
no
good luck.
$20, but
I can't.
didn't risk any glass there.
Imagine going into the fish and chips shop and being like, "Can you double the amount of fish?" And they just give you one more. Is that how that works?
I have no idea.
Whoa, we have
Second
another
score
showman,
for-
and
There's the
Vagabond gonna sell out.
Legendary
of
sell showman buy showman angle for Vagabond.
trying
Gothic
to.
will have that opportunity coming up next.
That does
And
give.
I think someone asked before in chat, do you ever take that +1 hand size voucher early? This is the reason why you would take it. Or +1 inventory size, the Omen
Yes.
Globe, or the sorry, what is it called?
Crystal
The
ball.
Crystal Ball. This is the punish if you do not take Crystal
Edsy's
Ball.
played
Omen
this
Globe
game
showing
a little.
up.
We
There's
sell out of
spectrals better.
everything. You invis Chad. You grab this. Oops.
Pourquoi?
Money.
Money.
Every
Oh, for
lucky
Vaga?
card- for- I don't know, either or.
No. I think I'd rather just click the re-roll button, to be honest with you.
It's you're doubling your lucky cards. You're triggering them 6 times, right? 5 times. 5 times 2. So every lucky card is now $20. More than $20, by the way. Expected value. And it wins.
But now our glass are more likely to break.
We
over
have
and
enough
over.
glass. We got 7 and 6. Nah, you'll need more glass.
I've heard those numbers before. I don't know.
I said them in the correct
So
order this
scary.
time, so we don't have to deal with chat.
Let's see. So Vagabond only
Oh,
with like
and we have business card. Never mind. The lucky cards with business card, it's like $30 a high card. With that oops.
for Vaga, I thought it was a more reasonable line to
Yeah.
take the dice there. But for Gothic, I wasn't sure about it. We actually, I mean, only 4 luckies in the deck as well, and they're on our aces. The problem right now for Gothic is I don't think he's that secure in winning the blinds again.
No, we'll
We
probably
saw he
die.
had trouble. He only scored 20k off of a flush 5 last time.
Well, the thing is for Gothic is we just need to play a singular glass with the Chad, right? Like,
Yes, absolutely. Will he do it?
I don't know because we're gonna play this flush house. Well, it likely wins. We likely.
I think the
get
flush
enough
house is likely to win as well. Now what's going on here? Vagabond has a weird enjoyment of the glass Joker card, which is very surprising to me.
Yeah, I think.
I like it in gold stake streaks, but in multiplayer,
I don't like it ever.
You don't like it in gold stake streaks?
No.
You play that one random glass 4 that you took in a pack. It breaks
And it won't
1.75x. It won't break? Well, I mean, then
But-
you have a glass 4.
The hitting.
And Gothic
Yeah,
will
maybe.
get that glass. I wonder if we could even greed and leave Lucky first.
It's because you don't play pairs. Like, I'm not grabbing.
You would use it in pair build too. You need
Nah.
any times mold you can get. In fact, it's better in pair build.
No, that's what I'm saying is that if the glass doesn't break, it's worse because you want the flat wall every hand.
I see. It's true. And the glass does break on Gothic's side. If he had the glass Joker plus
Didn't need it,
0.75x.
by the way. Yeah, I don't think needed the glass. We
So
scored
scary
34.
Gothic does take the glass Joker. Or not Gothic, sorry. Vagabond
Vagabond.
does take the glass Joker.
It's okay. You can
And then-
call Vagabond Gothic, isn't your name C-Dubs?
Yep, that's true. And you also like one Hangman gives you 0.75x. It's basically like Kanio.
No, no,
literally
you're
just
not.
Kanyo.
You're not hanging any glass cards. Maybe Vagabond could.
You know, I have absolutely hung glass cards to get the 0.75x. Because a lot of times in Gold Stake you do have random glass cards that you just don't value. They're just there. Speaking of just there, this invisible Joker has been sitting here for quite some time. Wondering whether it will be, when it'll be its day in the sun for Gothic here.
I don't know if that was proper. That was proper sentence.
Just go with it.
Okay.
You can't say your co-caster is not using proper English. That would be disruptive to the cast. Then he'll start crying on stream, and then it's gonna be all types of problems.
My eyes have been watering from allergies, so my chat probably thinks I'm like.
I mean, it's
going
just
through
that
trauma.
beautiful of a game that
It
Local
is.
Thunk has
It
given
is.
us.
I didn't know Local Thunk designed Slay the Spire. Just kidding.
That's true. That's why the
Whoa.
patch for Balatro 1.1N has been delayed. I have a kind.
Gothic is planning on playing 3 glass cards. For what reason? I don't know.
I can't imagine so. He is going to toss one out with the ace high. Looks like Gothic's just trying to greed as much as possible, but another
think
showman?
In doing so,
He's going to say, okay, Vagabond sold the second showman for the third showman.
I hope he gets a blueprint he can't afford at the end of these rerolls now.
I so do hope so.
Not punished.
This is very weird for Gothic, because now he has to risk at least 2 glass in this flush house. Oh, he's going to use all 3? For $3?
What?
It's a little risky. I think if we're using 3 glass, then we should definitely put Lucky first. Only 1
Correct.
breaks. I mean, as you were saying, I know both of these players have plenty of glass cards. You can be a little lax with them.
Chat, I do want to say, not to defend myself, I wasn't supposed to commentate this game. I'm going to have to go at
Yes.
some point. Edsy just slept in.
Yes. I actually, I was at 2-ish. I was gonna message you saying, is it alright if I don't stream this game? Because I thought we were casting together at 3. It was, really rough. Really, really rough. Sleep scene? I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, what is Gothic gonna find in this shop? These shops have been very dry, and we're actually seeing Vagabond roll very deep inside them because he's got the double Chad business card. He's been making a lot of money now.
This
Actually,
is
making more than Gothic.
drier than a southern
Ooh.
county in 1922. When was Prohibition? I don't know, maybe that. I do like this sell for the mail and rebate. I would have liked this a lot earlier, probably for the business card, but I think the Mary Andy faceless did enough. I mean, obviously, when we look on Vagabond's side, there's a lot of money. I take
2
it.
gold cards. I definitely take it. We have room.
Gothic, after the last cast, I don't think Gothic will ever misplay Golden Ticket ever. But we do know that Gothic's gonna head to PvP in like 10 minutes with the stream delay, and let's listen in.
Mine's only delayed about
Hey.
5 seconds.
Welcome.
Double
to the
Chad.
PvP.
So
That's a
Vagabond is
draw.
up 1.75x due to this glass Joker,
Yeah,
and also just
that
has
did
the scary
happen.
face. It's gonna be a little bit hard for Gothic to take this PvP. But if maybe Gothic could throw out a turn order forcing hand, can cause Vaga to risk a bit more
That
glass
turn
than he
order
would like.
forcing hand is gonna have 5 glass in it.
Yeah,
this point.
unfortunately. I mean,
Yeah.
if you think you're not gonna win this PvP,
I did
you could
something
throw out
maybe a little bit irresponsible.
3
see if it
glass.
Hey,
haunts
me-
me.
Me too.
forcing Vagabond to throw out 5.
I'm still mad that 3
Or
rounds
even
ago,
just
I
one
thought
glass,
I had
right?
Death card in hand and I didn't.
Aw.
This could have possibly been all over by then if I had, but
Oh, really?
impossible to know.
That's scary.
Yeah.
That is true. He does have a scary face. I think you.
Gothic has his best hand. Will he
If
use
we
it?
lose by 1.5x, I'm gonna blame Gothic discarding that chariot.
I don't think it's going to be 1.5x. Vagabond has more than
I don't even know if I
1.5x
can
in
turn
his
order you
Joker slots right now
with the state
by
of things
virtue
right
of this
now.
glass Joker.
Does Gothic not have any
Oh, damn,
levels?
it's not bad, huh?
Oh, Vagabond actually
it
has
would've-
kind of an
Yeah,
Uh,
things are kind of funky, you could say.
funky is the right.
What do you think now, Edsy? We're missing a glass.
Down ×2. 5 of kind, which
Alright,
is
this
the
didn't turn
hand.
out
It looks like
too
Vagabond's been
horribly.
building a lot of 5 of kind levels instead of flush 5.
It's about even on
what
levels.
you
We're
got?
about even here.
That's the question, isn't it?
Oh, it would make it really easy if we had a steal.
Big question.
Gothic's gonna throw it out. If he might lose by 1.5x here.
Hopefully
I
nothing
mean,
too scary.
Vagabond has 270 on the scary face, though. I still think
That's
this is
pretty
not going to
scary.
be within 1.5x, but we'll
Yeah,
see.
the
Yeah, but you're gonna score like 137 million
270.
right now and gonna put me to like.
I
That
genuinely
would've
don't
been
know.
1.5x.
Too, but I don't know for sure.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like 137 million.
Honestly, you would
Oh,
have
that's a
taken
two
Vagabond
Christ.
out this game.
Jesus Christ. All right, see you the next
That
one.
was
Good luck.
very close.
If
Gothic had
Gothic
kept
would
that
have held
steal.
on to the invis for one more,
Oh, yes. Also,
but we are up a golden ticket. To be honest,
you would
I
never
think
sell-
it's worth it.
you would never sell Chad either, so you would have to at
That's
least
true.
take
We could have
this-
just hit Chad anyway.
And also, selling out of your econ this late in the game, you still have a lot of ways to improve your deck. So
We have enough
improve your
glass.
builds.
This talisman needs to go on like the queen, or
I think so. It's got to be on something that's not a glass card.
Yes, if you're planning on playing one glass to get out of rounds, that's fine. Oh, there's
Oh,
a glass.
Here's another
queen.
glass. And also, Vagabond still has this showman. Could prove very useful in the coming, in this last ante. Holy crap, Vagabond has rolled 9 times this shop. And he's just entered the small blind.
Yeah, he has a lot of gold seals from random standard packs.
Pick all these gold seals up. He's playing a gold seal every hand.
Which is $18 every hand, 15.
6, 12, 15. Yep, that makes sense.
And look, there is the steel card for Vagabond, knowing that that could be the difference in a PvP.
It could. It very well could. Would have been 1 steal. I mean, maybe Gothic missed his hand if he kept that steel card, right? 1 less
Sure.
discard each. 1 less card to discard.
Yeah. No, it's
Who
a
knows?
well. He would have drawn it, but he didn't know that. I think that is the one
Yeah.
thing to excuse Gothic discarding there is we didn't have 5 glass yet. We only had 4.
Oh, we had 4 at the time.
Yeah.
Okay, if we had 4 glass at the time, maybe we should have.
I agree. I just think it's like it's a little bit debatable versus being just a pure misplay. Like there's actually a decision there.
Yeah. Gothic can run in this ace high first.
I honestly, I
Maybe we got one
magician,
glass
I magician the damn gold seal here. Maybe like we need one. Maybe
I see
not.
what you're saying.
If we had 7 glass, I would. At 6, I don't.
Yeah, it's a little hard to want to do that. Cause,
Holy!
like,
I didn't realize how
might be
much
more
crunch
glass.
Vagabond got. We're at 4.75x on the glass Joker. It's gonna win him the game.
Holy crap. Well, I mean, as long as you have 5 glass, it's good enough. And, I mean, the glass Joker's scaling. We don't have enough Jokers to fit in a full hand here. I wouldn't mind seeing a Magician on this wild king here. In fact, on both of these kings for just more money off this Duskant. Fortunately, the Taros have been very nice to these players. A lot of justices, a lot of deaths.
As if they needed it on an erratic deck with like 20 trillion kings already. See, that's the problem, Edsy.
Mhm.
Balatro players these days, they're so soft. They're just handed good taros. In our day, we had to work
yeah.
hard for them. We had to grind 8-ball.
Yeah,
We had to.
there
Now
was a lot of grinding 8-ball. Like I threw it. I used 8-ball a lot of times in the glue factory to turn it into $2 and not look at it ever again. I know exactly what you're talking about. Right. I mean, Vagabond right now 20 rerolls to Gothic's 10. It's very scary. They're both on 1 life.
And there's nothing that
And-
you would see that would just make you think this. But the business card, first of all, I feel like it's been going crazy. But second of all, it is just the gold seals. It is getting max value out of every single blind for our Vagabond.
Doing a great job.
Often I feel like the case between a very veteran multiplayer player and someone who is not.
Here's the 5 of a kind for Vaga.
Vagabond's scared of the glass not winning. I get it.
It's a little surprising. We have Dusk. I feel like it would get there.
It's
But
4.
I get it as well.
Well, the glass Joker at 5.5x.
Yeah, that too.
I agree.
Forgot about that. I did forget about a 5.5x glass.
What I will say is, no, never mind. I can't remember what.
3 strengths for Vagabond up here. Probably does not need a 3rd one. And there's absolutely nothing in the shop. Vagabond's gonna sell out a Showman for
There
duo.
could be something that Gothic blocks into.
Yes. Because, I mean, I guess the ticket or the trio block into photograph would be winning here. But it's a little bit, like, that's a pretty far reach, right? Gonna require a little bit of luck and a lot of skill for sure. Gothic playing down. Unfortunately, when you have to keep so many kings in your hand, the rebate is not as strong as just, I guess, double Chad business card.
This rebate's been awful.
Yeah.
Would have been better off just not even thinking about it and making sure we got gold seal and gold ticket value.
Yeah, for sure. All right, 4 of a kind here. Gold seal on the glass, not too bad. It hasn't broken,
No,
which is
ended
the
up
main
working
thing.
out.
But yeah, look at 34 rerolls in the shop for Vagabond. There is nothing Gothic will see that Vagabond has not. Unless it's a block. Which means he does need to keep these common jokers, but I guess he doesn't know it. 6 cents. We saw... Here's a business card.
It's a very late
Little late
cat.
for Lucky Cat, unfortunately.
Honestly, I take it. We have 3 Joker slots we gotta fill up. You can get like a 2x.
That's true. That is true. I mean, $8 rerolls, 35 left. This is our last shop of this game. Yeah, we're not even gonna fill up our slots. I mean, you could take the fortune teller, but what's the point?
And Glass Joker is going to be the difference. I mean, the duo could have been the difference, so we don't have to give Glass Joker its flowers.
It's a ×5 glass joker. You would have taken a ×5 Lucky Cat, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but that's because it's Lucky Cat, not Glass Joker. Let's listen to
Hello, hello, hello. How you feeling?
I'm so
Happens on
impressed that I can spend so much money and find nothing.
Yep. No, me too. Me too. I mean, look, we can put all our cards on the table. There's no shops after this. What'd you rip the invis on?
Hanging Chad.
Alright, me too. Me too. But, yeah, I mean, I picked up Showman as well. I was
Yeah,
like,
me
oh,
too.
we're gonna find a second Chad. Sign me up.
Yeah, I had that guy for a while.
Uh-huh. I literally just sold out of him. Like, just now.
Like, I've got 2 cash jokers that are useless to me now, but I was like, oh, well, They're common, they could block into photographs, so I'll hold on to them as I roll down my money, and then there just wasn't anything there.
That is a little bit tragic.
There was just nothing there.
Unfortunately, I missed my best hand, which is... Yeah... a little bit unfortunate.
Might. I mean, that's a way for Gothic to get ahead.
Discarding then. How big's your deck?
49 cards.
48, so I've got you on this.
Oh, okay. You might also just have more glass than me.
Could do. Could do.
I may have been breaking some.
Surely not on purpose, right, Vagabond?
Oh, really?
Well, I mean...
I really want to win with this guy in the lineup, bro. You got...
Which guy?
Yeah, I told you, Vagabond. As soon as Vagabond saw the Glass
Joker in your lineup?
With a bunch of slots open, I knew he was taking it. He loves Glass Joker.
Oh, Vampire? No.
No, come
No,
on.
no,
I'm
it's
not
Glass.
that crazy.
Yeah, Glass Joker.
Yes,
We saw
sir.
Glass Joker.
Gothic is very
That's
good at reading his
wild.
opponents, I think. Good at remembering what has been offered and kind of seeing his opponent's
alright,
line.
well, I have to-
Unfortunately,
Let this be a
I don't know
Glass
if he's going to see the fact that Vagabond has a 5.5x Glass Joker.
Joker.
And even if he does.
So, like, if
We're getting rid of the steal again.
you
No, please. I
don't
want
We
have
do
Glass
need
Joker.
these steals.
That's
I do not.
So
And
We
you-
know that we're
and you
behind in
have a
score, but
5 glass
Gothic
card
doesn't
hand.
But
know
we
it.
have to draw our hand.
Glass Joker actually just makes up the difference anyway.
Yeah. Maybe even possibly what
Yeah, but do you
Vagabond
have
was
Wiley
saying
for the extra
and
100 chips?
influencing Gothic. He doesn't want to miss his
I
5
don't.
glass
Yeah.
draw.
Extra 100 chips.
There
It
you
would
go.
be very likely.
It's kind of problematic.
Right, well, I've got 10 more cards to see and 20 cards left in the deck, so it's going to be
Look,
it's
3
gonna be
glass cards
close.
left? Yes.
I might bottom out
more
the same draw you're
discard.
bottoming out.
Gonna
Well,
be
I mean, we'll ship it at the same
also
time, shall
a
we?
suboptimal hand for Gothic.
Yeah.
I
None of
need
my
Vagabond
targets
to win
help.
by 10x so I can say it wasn't Glass Joker.
So I have 10 cards at the bottom of the deck,
Uh-huh.
and
Wait,
two
if he
of
wins by
them
10x,
are
isn't it like
glass
exactly Glass
Kings of
Joker?
Hearts.
Because it's
Yeah,
it's
wow,
5
that's
times on
crazy.
Glass
Oh,
Joker and
okay,
times 2
fine.
on.
We need
Exact same
11x.
to Glass King of Hearts.
damn.
Well,
Count it down.
Bottom 13. All right.
I'm sorry to
2,
say, Zeno, but it's
Ship.
just a Glass Joker diff here.
No, it's a duo diff.
It's a duo diff. 520 million to 35.
Yes, it was a duo
Almost
diff.
20x.
Glass Joker did
Yes.
it.
You crushed
GG.
me.
Glass Joker for the win.
I didn't see
Let's
duo.
go.
I saw Shoot the Moon, but I did not pick it up.
To be honest, I think
Like,
it's
I
more
I
of an
threw
econ
when
diff
I thought
here.
I had
Vagabond
Yeah.
simply
Justice card,
just
and I thought in my head it was
made
just a death
much
card, and I was
more
going to get
money.
4 glass, and I was going to death one of them, and it was going to be 5. I could have kept
it just
King
didn't really
of
pay off in
Hearts
the way we
and
expected.
done it then, and
Kind of just turned into a Glass Joker value.
No, exactly. All right, let's listen to see where they're going.
My Obelisk win against Nito. Now I got my Glass Joker. That's like my 2 favorite Jokers, and I never get to play with them because it's multiplayer.
oh god, now I have to pick a thing.
Vagabond
Yeah.
bragging about how he can use suboptimal
Oh, I
jokers
don't
to
like
beat
picking
competitors
things.
that don't play as much Balatro as him. Very humble.
I should have. Hold on, give me a second. Major. League
Zeno, are
Balatro.com.
you off?
Standings?
What?
Are you heading out?
you
Because you said that
my
gold
matches?
again.
I can
Are
go
you looking at my
probably
previously
one
played
more.
games and are
I'm-
gonna pick accordingly?
No,
Oh
I'm checking how many
my
stakes.
Sorry, I didn't hear you because it
times.
looks like
That's
Vagabond was
crazy.
reacting
to
Okay.
Gothic.
I feel like I
Okay,
shouldn't-
I see how.
I can cast one more.
Okay.
I shouldn't let you pick the stake because you're just going to pick gold, and I'm going to panic and fluster.
I see.
Gothic
You don't like it?
doing some
I don't
research
love
on
it.
his
Like
opponent.
I always think I'm going to be better at it than I am,
I see.
and then because you've got the server,
Hold
I
on.
have to go to the
BRB, one
Balatro
second.
wiki and look at the list of stakes that I could pick from because I can't do it in the menu from this side. because it's too difficult.
I mean, actually, you're the host now, so you
We
actually
get water.
can.
Oh really? Oh yeah, so I am.
I left the lobby out of habit.
Ah.
You're the
Then
host
let's
now.
do the Heidelberg deck. No.
Oh, yeah. Dog.
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
So many decisions to make. Let's do.
Back.
He checks your.
I believe
yes.
Star
no,
Toad
you like
once
that as
called
well.
this a
What don't you
super
like?
cheesy move and super lame move.
kind of
Looking
jack
up
of all
the
trades,
information
I don't
on
know
your
what to tell
opponent
you.
to find out what the
You
ban.
haven't played Green Deck yet.
And
That's
or
not
pick.
cheesy in Major League Balatro.
Don't take me to green deck.
I could take you to Green Deck. I've been playing a lot of Green Deck lately, apparently.
It'd be even funnier if Gothic also brought up
I feel like I should come
Vagabond's
better prepared for
entire
these moments,
ranked
you know?
play on the
Because I know
Balatro
this decision's going
multiplayer
to have to come
server.
along somewhere.
Balatro
along the line.
multiplayer.
Specifically, Legacy games.
I mean, you can just get the 3-0 sweep.
And just see saw
You don't
where
have
he
to
was
decide at all,
comfortable.
you know?
True. You just think more highly of me than I do. Let's do Anaglyph deck.
All right. Anaglyph deck. All right.
Take them to gold.
Okay, well, historically, I have been known to be a gold stake enjoyer, and that will not change today. I
Uh-oh.
do love gold stake. I know
Lovely.
it is like
Maybe
the
I
thing
can
is, gold
cast all
stake, like,
three.
it's not a wise decision. to play
It
gold
will.
stake.
This one might be a
Like,
very
I should just
fast
be
one.
going white, like,
Gold
every
stake
time.
and
But
Anaglyph,
it's
kind
too
of funky.
fun.
Gold is
I
locked,
have
yeah?
too much fun.
We're locked in
we're
on
going
gold.
stake.
Cool, you took my
We're locked in
Lagoon.
on gold.
Gold's great.
We're going to yeah, we're going to Anaglyph gold.
Yeah, I think Gothic
Cool.
wanted gold.
Alright, good luck.
Good luck.
Probably expecting Vagabond
it-
to take the gold deck, yeah.
Yeah, I think a little bit of a lagoon by Gothic being like, well, I know you're gonna. If I don't pick a stake, you're gonna click gold, which is horrible for me.
Mm.
And here
I
we are.
mean,
The worst deck, if Nebula didn't
worst deck?
exist.
the worst deck.
The
Well,
worst deck.
maybe.
Again, if Nebula didn't exist. Very big caveat.
Very awful selections here.
What do you mean?
Are we gonna take the Eternal Space Joker?
I mean, we're not taking rental red card.
I mean, we could because it's $1. You can't sell the Space Joker. Then when are we gonna play with Space Joker?
Have you ever heard of a thing
Flushes.
called a flush?
Okay, well, we definitely should have taken the red card, Gothic, because we just lost $1.
Yeah, I mean that is true. We and $1 is gonna matter here when we're on 0.
Yes.
We're playing
Straight levels
straights. We're
for
playing straights,
Vagabond?
Ezzy.
I love it. I can't wait for him to miss his draw 3 PvPs in a row and prove me right.
Oh my god.
And the utter detest for this 4 of a kind for Vagabond. Utter detest for this hand type.
You could. It's tough getting a rental this earlier. You could grab pants and go.
Yeah,
cheaper.
rental pants. Honestly, I wouldn't mind it if we have the Space Joker. We just run 2 pairs over and over.
Surely. you
Eventually,
get-
we kind of get out of the pants. Another straight level for
Never
Vagabond.
mind,
He's
never mind.
actually going straight gaming.
We don't need. We don't need pants.
Hiker kind of fire here. Another Saturn for Vagabond. He is going to be baited into this horrendous hand archetype. And it will
I
punish
have
him.
won a couple of gold stake multiplayer games with straights in Major League Balatro. I definitely don't think it's bad. You do need to win right away, though.
Mm. It might be
Right.
happening. Gothic has still not picked up a Joker. We'll be able to get out of this blind, but what happens when he sees his next shop and it's Hiker and a Saturn level?
We cry.
And we might take the Saturn level just to live. This
Surely-
top-up tag is huge, though. We definitely can use that
So
for Gothic.
we haven't been able to get our draw yet for Vagabond, but that's good because it allowed us to get rid of all the non-procs on Space Joker. as Space Joker didn't proc
To follow up with a non-proc on the straight
at
hands.
all. Well, you know, you have to get through the non-procs regardless. It was just a great play.
Judgment for credit card. Oh, it's delicious. Suffer. I mean, sorry. We of course want to see these competitors having a great time. I think Vagabond might
If you're
also
Gothic,
take
you
this
have
step
to
up.
take the... Okay, so there was actually two angles there. Either you take the Saturn, or you are dying to this blind and getting a money injection, which is fine.
That's fine too, honestly. Well, maybe it's not fine, but we'll see.
I think it is, honestly, on Gold's sake. I think it is a legitimate strategy.
Gothic also, because they have the Anaglyph tag, is going to get double value from the top up. It looks like, oh, Vagabond also got double value. I don't think they had any of these jokers to start.
No.
We could also hit this plus 20 and easily get out.
We're not going to hit the plus 20 ads either.
We always hit the plus 20. Oh, the
We
wrong
did.
plus 20. It's not
No,
bad.
I mean, honestly, it's not the wrong plus 20.
And we also, if we find a heart, we still get out as well.
There's a world where we don't even have to take this top-up tag, like, with so much money. Oh, yeah, and you're right. We
Gothic's
still
gonna
get out
go-
with just a heart.
Gothic is going to go for...
Two pair? What
he
were
has
we?
the flush in his hands. The 2-pair does win. Okay, he's fine. Oh, because he has 2-pair levels.
So we just
He
got
took
a
the
ton of
planet
money, didn't even die. What? Gothic? Is Gothic
Credit card.
God?
That was way too risky for me. I would not have gone in there with only a 2-pair level into that small blind, but Gothic knows exactly what he's doing. Show me a roll. Another 2-pair level.
Okay, maybe we just take the top-up tag.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're not finding anything. We could
These
take
two-pair
one
levels
more
would have
roll.
went crazy if we would have grabbed
Taking
our...
their pants.
Yeah, grabbed our pants, boy. So they'll have the same jokers. Let's listen in. Similar jokers.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm gonna call you Jump Rope because you be skipping a lot.
Ooh.
Whoa,
Gothic
I mean,
with
I
a
skipped
one-liner, acting like he's Leon Kennedy.
I'm not sure how the clock counts for extra clock counting time, like give back, as it were.
What do you think I
What?
skipped for?
You probably skipped for the same thing I skipped for.
What'd you skip for?
Well, you didn't skip for 2 planet packs, so we both skipped for 4 random commons.
I see.
Vagabond trying to
Maybe I
hide
should've-
information is like
Maybe I shouldn't have hit
obvious.
the timer on you, cause would you have skipped if you didn't know that I skipped?
I was already pondering doing it, and then you did it, and I was like,
okay.
yeah, because the shop has been terrible and the economy has been terrible, and I'm like, I'll take anything to get through the next
Exactly.
small blind.
I see.
Did you rip the judgment?
That judgment, bro. I can't believe that judgment.
Right, actually,
Diabolical judgment.
we're playing a video game here, and I've kind of forgotten that part of this.
Gothic just having a good time with a bud.
Alright.
Look at...
I mean,
Okay,
honestly,
I don't
all
want to
these
hear it.
straights.
2 straights in a hand.
Oh,
That's like
really good
literally
draws, actually.
2 straights
Just
more than
spinning,
the average that
getting
you
some
make in
fantastic draws,
a
actually.
blind.
Alright, if you beat this, you win.
Okay.
He does have plus
Well,
1
there's
hand
one
size, so
draw
it
that
makes
I'd
it a
like to
bit
make,
easier.
but I'd have to find it first, you know?
What is Gothic looking for? He's played his flush with an ace. It might be the only thing he has.
I think 2 pairs. 2 pairs are leveled up enough to be, I think, to get there. But the fact
Honestly,
that
it's
we
just
just threw away a hand there
Jimbo
was a
putting in the
mistake.
work. You'll love to see it.
W Jimbo.
He's gonna do it. Oh, he's looking for flush house, Kings of Force.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I don't think there's much mult behind it.
I mean, we got it.
Alright, what you got?
I got one more discard left, that's what I got.
Take this
Vagabond
discard.
very impatient. It's been like 2 seconds.
Yep, that's true. Vagabond has places to go, other gamers to clean up and multiplayer.
Back in my day, we used to... No, just kidding.
Yeah, back in your day.
All
Back
right.
when you were ranked 2
Here's
on the multiplayer
what I
ladder.
have.
yeah.
Flush house.
I have no idea what this is worth.
Not bad,
No.
but
Right.
not
Good
that
luck, good
good
luck.
Alright, see
either.
you next one.
All right. So Vagabond taking a 1-0 advantage in the living department.
The living department. Is this gonna be a Saturn rental angle for these players? Or sorry, not a Saturn
Dusk.
rental angle, a Dusk rental angle.
I would take a rental Saturn.
I think you
The
know
thing
my
is-
opinion on taking a Saturn. Even if not rental. Now, let's see what's in the pack. Vagabond actually sold out of his jokers to make interest. Is gonna get punished because Temperance shows up. Deserved. Deserved. I honestly can't believe Vagabond even sold his jokers. I'm playing on Gold Sig. You're gonna sell them for $1 extra?
We need like one straight right now to get out of blinds.
Yeah, but like these jokers can like block, and I mean 1 straight wasn't enough.
Well, that's again.
Would have been
we're
enough
just
with the Scholar in your hands. Hmm?
We're maximizing Space Joker value.
That's true.
Right
Look at
there.
that space
Boom.
Joker proc.
I mean, come on, Edsy. Get with the times.
That's a good point. Dusk does synergize with the Wrathful that Gothic still has, but he's not going to take the rental Dusk.
We take the flush house level, which I'm gonna say is ambitious.
Yeah, I think a little ambitious right now. We don't have the deck fixing for it, but if we do find a cheeky flush house, it will get us out easily.
I don't even think it has to be cheeky. We just find a flush house.
Yeah, but aren't all flush houses cheeky when you don't have much deck fixing?
Depends on who you ask.
Another straight for Vagabond, and with this blue Joker pickup's gonna win in 1. Justice for the straight levels. I wonder what would have been better, playing rental pants or straights here.
Probably at this juncture the pants, but I don't know if. I mean, as soon as we get that justice, I think it is now for the PvP. It is the straights.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
I mean that X4 on 16 base mult. Ooh.
Yeah, we do have that Dusk. I mean, this is what Vagabond was looking for with the Dusk. Just 1 Justice makes this entire Dusk pickup worth it. This is overwhelming times Molt at this point of the game. Is Gothic gonna be okay here? Looking for a full house. I think his full house is just weaker than his 2-pair, right? 60 times 4?
It is worse. But
We'll get out no problem, though. Well, maybe a little problem. We have to use all our hands for it.
you can't see the vision, Edsy.
I cannot, actually. That's a good point. Another Temperance. $9 Temperance. Guess our jokers are pretty low value, but still. Roll. Judgment.
This judgment could be huge. It could also be nothing. They call
Credit
that a
card?
risk.
Mystic Summit is
Okay.
okay. I mean, it's better than Jimbo at this point.
That's factual. Well, if we're playing if we're spamming 2 pairs, it's a little annoying. You have to use your discards before. But
Yes, that's true.
it is still better than Jimbo. Let's listen to Gothic Lord of the United Kingdom.
Well, I'm not losing lives to the blinds yet, so that's nice.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. I would agree with that.
I'm gonna say
I
this is
wouldn't.
above average straights hitting and above average Space Joker hitting for Vagabond here.
I would argue
Mainly because it like
it's-
conforms to my
Question, do you take
worldview.
the Eternal Spaceman?
Yeah.
No, I really thought about just trying to do a high card thing, but I did not do it.
Ooh. That Eternal Spaceman was your key to victory, man.
Yeah?
Has been very, very
You'll never
generous to
guess what
Vagabond
hand
this
I'm
game.
going for.
Did you take the pants and you're just doing 2 pair?
Nah, I didn't take the Eternal Rentals pants. That could have been a play, for sure, but it's scary, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you'll just have to find out, I guess.
I suppose I will.
Full house on Gothic side, but again, 2-pair is just stronger. Gonna glass a king.
I'm in the forever state of just having no idea where I
What?
realistically sit in any fashion whatsoever.
Really?
I guess because it's a scholar hand.
It would have just been stronger if we had glassed an ace, though, right? And it breaks. Easy.
Oh, that's pretty good.
All right, and now we
Oh,
miss our
oh,
straight
you
on
guys are
Vagabond's
on, yeah,
side,
that's
and
pretty
it's
good.
just easy peasy.
Well,
And I can lord
okay.
over everyone on how awful this hand type is.
All right.
Come on. God damn it.
You,
It's not fair. It's not fair.
we
no
can't
one...
play it yet. We gotta play it on our last hand.
Being high for Gothic here.
Right, it's me spent. Get my value on the
Alright.
end before you come back round.
That's me spent is such a British way of saying I've completed my hands.
All right. Here's.
Dusk with the glass. We
Right.
know it breaks. A little unfortunate for Vagabond since he
But we also
actually
know
wants
we're
to
up
play the glass.
4-2.
Yep.
All right. See you in the next one.
Good work.
Oh god, if this is shortcut, stop. Oh no, no.
Is that
It's getting worse and worse for the straight haters.
someone? Hey, does someone have a mason jar? I want to collect Edsy's tears. Look, there's no shortcuts in life. but
Disclaimer:
there's
this is not how this game is expected to go,
shortcuts
or something
in
like that. I don't know. Imagine also. Well, I guess I don't know if Vagabond would take a top-up tag for straight levels here. It is not going to be one. Well, this is looking very good for Vagabond now.
Our straights are now
Simply can
equal
just
to
play.
a level 2 flush 5.
Fortunately, Gothic does not even have the flush 5 online yet.
And then Spaceman just knows not to proc on the non-straight hands. It's
Yep.
kind of incredible.
And then we'll hit one right here.
Yep.
Jack 10, 9, 7, 6.
Here we go. Oh,
No, just kidding.
save
Just
a little bit.
kidding. Just kidding. We got you.
Gothic's in a bit of trouble.
Yes. It is very awkward for Gothic to get out now. Very low levels. Didn't discard for Mystic Summon. That would have been a much better hand if he had. He's
We're just
playing them without
forgetting
the 15 extra
about the
malls.
Mystic Summit,
Yeah.
and this is what happens. This is why it's so mystic.
Like so bad, you mean?
Yeah, that's not. I honestly think Vagabond holds this cherry all the way to PvP.
Yeah, we don't have the income game to like keep cycling out taros. Okay, now dodge 5 and 6. I think you actually drop like ace 2 here if you want to go for
Yep,
a straight.
you
God,
was shortcut. You
God
just dropped
damn
ace
it.
too, but
I mean, sorry, another straight for Vagabond. We're seeing excellent play on his side. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
hey, at least the casters aren't biased.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. The caster's biased in this household against a respectable hand type like straights. Of course not.
Exactly. Yeah. You play
I
that
think
pair.
realizing his 2-pair is simply stronger.
Took a while, but we got there. The 2-pair has just been the way to go for Gothic.
Yeah, but he wants to play the extra jack for the business card.
Well,
Level 7 straight on Vagabond's side.
what does
here.
$2 matter when we're about to get a huge injection of life loss bonus? Just kidding.
Good point. Good point.
We actually get out rather easily. All right, we can throw the chariot now
Another
down. And then
moon
full.
means. Oh, and Gothic's gonna take this agate. He's built into clubs. He's thinking about flush house already. Has the moon in hand.
Red seal
Guaranteed
3
on attack here.
for the possibility
Ooh, that chariot on the red seal 3 is gonna be big.
of chariot. Also, we forgot to use the judgment before the splash.
That's true.
Why do we want splash when we're playing? What? Wait, what?
I don't know why. He's thinking about maybe like one card to like one splash hand with the business card, and then he tosses the splash to get the judgment. I would bet.
We're gonna with shortcut. I
money
think we
on
can
it.
play 4 or 5.
Yeah, I mean, I agree,
straights.
but I see the line. Now 5 level 7 straights. We'll say 4 to 5. Because you can't always get 5 with splash, or even with shortcut. Versus the flush house on Gothic side. If we had the dusk, I'd be a lot happier. Fortunately, we don't.
I keep forgetting. Dusk is a Joker that is so good in multiplayer. That's a must take. So whenever it shows up in the shop, I assume all the players have it. And I keep forgetting that Gothic didn't take it. I'm not going to lie.
Gothic's going to use the moon immediately.
Shout out Jackie Moon.
Who?
It's a Will Ferrell character. What's that movie called? Oh my god, it's about like a. It's about like
Oh,
a.
Fool for Moon? That's really
Yeah,
good.
we could.
There's Lucky Cat rental in the shop. Only 2 Luckies, no re-triggers on Gothic
It'd
side.
be really
Vagabond
good if
did
we
not
had
be this
Dusk.
lucky.
How many
Yep,
times
it
can
would
we
be,
say
it
that?
would be. It would be very
I think
good
we're
with
at
the
3 or
Dusk.
4, and we're only like 1 ante after passing on it. To be fair, would Gothic have a lost a life with the Dusk? I don't know.
I don't
Let's
think
listen.
so. I mean, there's plenty of Jokers we could have replaced here.
Semi-Pro 2008. Thank you.
You improve at all since we last met?
Oh, is it the
Nope.
the Blades of Fire or something?
No, it's like a.
This ice skating movie?
No, it's
have
a basketball
only gotten
movie.
Worse,
Oh,
so-
okay.
You love
Balls
to
of
hear it.
Fire, maybe. All right, just miss the straight here.
Worrisome for
Well,
you.
because now Vagabond has lost +1 hand size. In fact, why did he give up his +1 hand size?
For the splash that we talked about, that is so good.
Oh, I see.
It's okay. This
finds
one hand
another
beats
straight.
Gothic.
No. Gothic can beat 17k. He can't beat another one of these.
Honestly, I would take
Alright.
any amount
Ooh,
of
this
X melt
is
right now.
Getting rough.
We don't have
The
rough
scene
jump.
has
Well, look at the
been
splash
incredibly
value.
dry as far as that's concerned.
What splash value?
Well, he played a Queen Jack. He got $2. This is not a straight. Okay, so all Gothic needs to beat is 29k. He has the flush house
Alright, well,
with
this is what I have. I don't think it scores what you got.
the Onyx Agate. I think if we had Dusk, maybe it would have gotten there.
Oh
Plus
my god.
20 on the lucky.
Splash saved us.
Just
Straight
barely.
enjoyers, eat your heart out. You're down a lot.
That's
Oh wait,
crazy.
no. Sorry.
That was a high card with
Oh,
splash,
Vagabond
by
still
the
got
way.
there with
Good
30.
job.
Bunch of luckies.
No.
Splash
Straight
one,
Damn it.
Alright,
Vagabond
You
the round. Now,
Did he hit a
granted, you
plus
could
20
say
on the lucky for splash.
you could say that Vagabond just draws both of his straights if he didn't have splash, and it actually just costs us points. But we'll pretend that it won the round.
I can't.
It's funny.
I got
Eddie's
so
hating on the straights.
excited.
I hate on the splash. We're double hating.
No,
Vagabond.
I think we both hate on this. Well,
Oh, okay.
I am in shambles, however, unfortunately.
Surely we sell the splash, rip the judgment. It's blueprint. That's
We
actually
can't
pretty good.
toss a seeing double at this point, right?
Goodbye business card. Hello gift card.
For the foil gift card? No shot.
You're right. Foil abstract.
The foil abstract. Well, I mean, like we have we have chips because we have the Space Joker.
No, you're right. We actually don't need to. It just sucks
This is
leaving
actually
the
a
shop.
pretty good chip Joker for Gothic. It's a bit tough to be taking all of these random
we have
Eternals though.
Glow up on Vagabond. It's not just honed. We have both levels
Yeah.
of hone, which feels
Foil gift card here.
interesting. There was an erosion trading card angle, but we're playing straight, so
Yeah, still could work, but
oops, one too fast. What a flex!
that's why he took the gift card actually. Oh
Yep.
my god, it's a polychrome flush chip Joker for Vagabond because of this glow up. Hang the sevens, please.
Don't hang
Yes!
both of them.
Which makes
Don't
your
hang both
strength
of
even
them.
harder to play.
Don't hang both of the same card, Vagabond. Trust me, you have shortcut. You don't want to do that.
You do want to do it.
You
Actively
can hang like a
sabotage
7
yourself.
and a 7 and a 4. There you go. He literally got there. Wait, oh no, my mic must be on in the stream or something.
Surely Vagabond knew the dangers of hanging 2 7s while playing straights. Another straight. 16k. This judgment, like, gonna provide a lot of value for Vagabond.
Yeah.
Because Gothic isn't gonna see it. He didn't bring a judgment into this ante.
He would have to find another one.
And will Gothic lose this life here playing this flush? No, I don't think so. Triple aces. I think
Not
it
with
should
the
be fine.
triple ace scholar angle.
I do wish Gothic had a Dusk right now, though.
Yeah, that's what is that the 7th time we've said it? Fun fact: Dusk works really well with a lot of things in the game. Gothic isn't going to be able to beat the next blind. I don't know what we're going to do.
We could take the Jupiter level for a little extra score, but it's not going to be that significant. But yeah, right now Vagabond's sitting on a very comfortable spot. Only awkward thing is,
I think
what are we
takes
gonna
the
get rid of?
ramen here over a gift card. Going into
I wouldn't
PvP.
mind it at all.
Wow.
Gonna take the 6 cents.
That is I'd argue that's just a mistake from Vagabond on gold stake up 4-1.
We'll see. Turtle Bean. Maybe Bean coming out to help.
Surely we get rid of 6
Gothic.
cents for Turtle Bean. We have a Red Seal Steel in the deck. There's a 4x
Vagabond,
on
a
these
known
straights. We'll
Turtle
score
Bean
like
hater.
300k.
I actually don't know if that's true. And he will
What?
take the bean.
I mean, beans and toast, right? Where's all my UK chatters right
Beans
now?
and toast? Yeah, but what about Vagabond? What does he have beans with? Also, I don't think
Nothing.
you would
He's
put
a
this type of
vagabond. He eats them straight out of the can on the train.
I don't know if
In it.
I don't know if this Turtle Bean is gonna help Gothic win this blind. 37-5.
It allows us to keep the steel.
Yeah, we can
maybe.
keep the steel 10 in hand. We're discarding 8 of clubs, really. Oh no,
No,
he's
we're
playing
playing
8 of
it.
clubs.
We're playing the 2 pair here for a little bit of scoring. The cool 5,000.
Not that cool. Wasn't that a 6 of clubs? We're discarding all the clubs. Well,
We're going
Gothic
for a
has his
flush
trade
house.
right now. King. We do have the death up top, so flush house is pretty likely.
Look, I
Might
just
wanna
gotta
save it
address
for the P.
the chat really quick. I do
Cheesy
give
beans
the
on top.
Brits a lot of crap for their poor cuisine, especially after pushing themselves
After the
all over the
Revolutionary
world.
War.
But
Oh.
beans on toast is fine. Beans are really delicious.
Actually, I'm not that big of a fan of beans.
That's too bad. Legumes are
Yeah, it's unfortunate
amazing.
because I wish I was, because I mean they're very nutritious.
Yeah, one of the
food.
healthiest things I eat. But yeah, it definitely feels like if you were going to oppress the entire world and steal all their spices, you'd think you'd use them. But that's neither
Well, they
here
have
nor
curry
there.
as well. Curry is a national
That's-
food. In
I
Britain.
know.
Well, I'm not lying.
It's
it
a good
is.
point. It's a good point.
Flush house. 1 steel in hand. This should be fine, right? We only need 28k.
Well, if it's not, we die anyway.
Well, it's,
Oh wait,
no,
why
well,
didn't we
it's
didn't
not
use the
like this.
death in this blind? That is kind of
We
crazy.
didn't need it. Yeah. We'll use it in the PvP for extra value. Unfortunately, this death on Vagabond side is probably going to be a Red Seal 3 steel. For Gothic, it's so hard to replace some of these jokers.
I think you get rid of
Probably.
Scholar for ramen.
In fact, I think we shouldn't have even had this odd tot in the final hand. Though
No.
maybe our score might not have been enough without it. Will not take the ramen. And yeah, this is bad. Gothic up against the wall. Back up against the wall. Against
Well, a
the...
Vagabond
No timer
might as
today.
well be the wall. It's about to be 4x his score.
Hey.
That's also a good point.
Yeah.
Vagabond literally just has to
Don't
put
know if
any
I'm
amount of
winning or not,
cards
but I'm sure
onto
gonna
the board,
try.
and it will
Me
be a
too.
straight because of this shortcut.
He also needs to draw the red seal, which so far has been unsuccessful.
And then
Please,
the
bottom
next
deck the red
skip
seal,
voucher is going to be
Misses
like
final draw.
$400, so I can have some economy again.
17k in one hand. That's pretty rough.
And then I'm going to
That's
lose to the big
without
blind
his
after I skip. That's my
4x. That again, once surely we draw the steal in this
Don't say
PvP.
that.
Oh my
We
god.
don't have to. This shortcut really
We
making
do-
Vagabond's life really
we-
easy while playing Saturn.
If we get the flush house on Gothic side and get the death off on the steal, it will be 90k.
Ooh.
So if we miss all, if we just don't draw it,
We do not
Oh
draw the
my
red seal
God.
steal on Vagabond's side.
that's
That is
so
huge.
brutal. I think Vagabond still has this game, but I think this PvP can go to.
I mean,
Here's the
I don't know,
flush
maybe I
house
just
on
win here.
Gothic's side. Actually draws an
He
excellent
might.
hand too.
I have my hand. I just don't know
Double gold, steal.
how.
Vagabond
Good
actually
it
kind of
is.
hurriedly plays his
I'm just gonna
hands.
give you full
107
information.
Sure.
Might be
For
too
funsies.
far.
There you go.
I think
Okay,
we need
yeah,
a
yeah,
lucky hit.
Good luck.
Thanks.
If only we had Dusk.
I mean, you gotta play.
Oh, okay. Well, a little bit
Yeah.
spoilers because Gothic stream is a little bit behind.
I'm just
but...
digging to see if I can. Oh!
Oh no,
He
no, it's not
played-
spoilers. He played his last hand. Gothic, no.
It's fine. I was probably not winning.
Not like this.
I scored a flush house the round
did
before.
exactly what-
I did a flush house the round before that was about 60k, and I was really digging to see if I could do a flush 5 of aces because I had a death in hand. And even then, I don't
Did
know
you
if
have
that
any
was going to
glass?
win.
Oh, never mind.
My
Gothic
one
was
glass
gonna
card
do
broke
flush 5 of
already.
aces instead of doing the steal
it
card. You would have
probably
lost
was,
regardless.
Well, he
Was
would
it
have
the right
missed
play?
the aces
Yeah, I
and then
was
played the
playing
flush
straights.
house.
I got
Maybe.
like 3 straight levels early from the spaceman.
Right.
He
And
would have
then,
had it if he had just played the flush house with
And
two.
then I just played a
he
bunch
scored
of straights
60K.
at the end of the shortcut. It's pretty nice.
I never saw
with
seeing
one
double.
steal, 60
I
something.
saw-
that was
right?
from Judgment.
So another steal would have
Okay.
gotten him up to
I
around
saw
the
the
100. He's
dusk
already
and I
got
was just like,
14k on the board.
it's so early. I have nothing worth re-triggering. I just can't bring myself to do it with no economy or anything
Yeah.
else.
Unfortunately, Vagabond
But, like, I
wins
stood
playing
instead and like, okay, maybe I'll do a
with Space
high
Joker.
card build, and I was like, no, I'm not doing
Very
it. I
unfortunate.
should have done it.
The good guys lose this time, but they'll be back for a game 3.
early. And I don't know. I love Spaceman. Maybe you weren't supposed to take it statistically, but it definitely paid off this game. So.
Yeah, like I was kind of like
The
leaning towards
entire
clubs
chat
and
Blaming it on the fact
Didn't
that
see the
Gothic
scene
has
double,
the
so-
hands and discards on the
No
wrong
harm
side,
done.
even though that's how he always
right.
plays.
I'm
so
gonna
there's
run
no
to the
way he
restroom
got
real
it
fast
wrong
for game 3.
in that
Alright,
regard.
me too.
I think
Gothic
I'm
take
gonna
a
have
little
to
breather.
go now.
Thank you for holding down the fort while I was absent, Zeno.
YouTube viewers, I need you to go on.
Up the week as well.
It really is. You do need the 1
Alright.
point. All right.
And here we go.
Look, have fun.
Good luck, luck.
Let me see it while they're starting up here. I refresh Gothic's side. Possibly reduce delay? No, absolutely not. Unfortunately not. Both players will get out very easily. Arrowhead, obviously a very strong Joker. This is one of the strongest chip Jokers in the game, but are we going to give up a Buffoon pack for it? This Arrowhead is a lot of score, and Vagabond will take it. Oh, the scoreboard is, hold on, 2-0. Vaga, 2-0. Gothic. The scoreboard is unfortunately wrong. Everything else is right. Other than Vagabond winning with a straight build last game. But, alright, and Gothic will match. Well, Gothic doesn't know Vagabond took it. But, yeah. I mean, it's just Arrowhead just so strong of a Joker in terms of chips. Really shores up any weaknesses you have in the chip game. And Vagabond, again, not going to open the pack, takes a certificate. Of course, missing out on seals could be a game-losing decision. Why Vagabond took the cert here. Why the straight? I hate the straight hand type, not the straight sexual orientation. Blue seal as well for Gothic, also going the same line. I think it's very hard to make without specifically shortcut. Strength on Vaga's side. And again, flush level. Both players doing the exact same line here. And also gold seal on a spade. Very nice for the arrowhead. Glass Joker, hey, it's a great Joker, better than Lucky Cat. I think so. But it also depends on the amount of re-triggers in the seed, because obviously the Lucky Cat gets stronger with more re-triggers, and it depends on the amount of death glass in the seed. Obviously, Glass Joker, an awful Joker in ranked multiplayer, because you can't get as much glass. Another blue seal on the certificate. Both players going a very similar line, just spade flushes. Interestingly enough, Vagabond's keeping the blue seal and tossing the spades, maybe looking for a flush, or a 5 of a kind, or maybe 4 of a kind level? 4 of a kind does not win without a spade here. Now Vagabond's in a little bit of a weird position. I'm going to toss his blue seal here. Yo, barely competitive. Thank you for the prime sub. Flush on Gothic's side. Thousands. Yeah, Vagabond a little awkward. Probably expected that 4 of a kind to score more than it did. Now has to... Oh, is going to go for the flush of hearts. Little worried he might not be able to get out. And he will not be getting out. Two pair? No, the 2 pair can get out. With the 50 chips? Surely. 200? Oh, wow, that is scary on Vagabond's side. Tried to go for a 4 or 5 of a kind level. Did not score as much as he expected and had to settle for kind of a scrappy flush into 2 pair. Vagabond, we did see Vagabond toss away spades in that blind. He could have just played a spade flush, which would have surely won with 250 chips. We see here Gothic has the flush. And seeing how much he can greed to dig deeper in the deck, but holding a blue seal makes it a little bit rough. 250. See if the spade flush does win. Yes. I would say possibly even advantage Gothic. This is a level 3 Jupiter. Vagabond's levels are level 2 Jupiter and level 2 Uranus. So 2 pair and flush levels. For the first 2 deck stakes, it was the most recent was Anaglyph Gold. I don't remember the first one. Erotic, yes, it was Erotic Black Stake, I believe. Judgment for, oh, foil popcorn. Vagabond didn't open that pack, I think. Let me see. Yeah, it doesn't look like Vagabond opened that pack. Ooh, and now absolutely advantage Gothic. In fact, Gothic could just play 5 random hands and probably beat out what Vagabond has. Vagabond, oh, Vagabond did take the pack and used a man. Okay, I see.
Oopsie.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I didn't mean to buy the Joker that I ended up buying.
That's a funny oopsie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Vagabond is... Oh, he must not have meant to buy Arrowhead.
Yeah, I'm
really?
sure it is quite funny. For you especially.
Level 3 flush.
But it's okay. We'll be okay.
We'll be fine.
It makes sense because he was hovering the arrowhead, like he had selected it as if he wanted to like sell it.
I do not have a very solid Joker lineup this round.
Nobody does. Don't worry about it.
A little legumming from Gothic here.
Nobody does.
I would say that your Joker lineup is very strong.
What have we seen that you could be qualified as solid?
Is Gothic looking for a flush house?
Nothing.
I mean, this pair is going to outscore anything Vagabond has left. And honestly, Gothic is about to lose $3 of value because he doesn't think Vagabond is going to be so weak. Yep.
See you next one.
All right, good luck. All right, we don't get to make our flush house.
He was looking for a flush house, according to his comms. Money is very close between these two players. Got obviously Vagabond a little bit up just because of the comeback gold. The spectral pack could be huge, though. Vagabond's probably looks like he's gonna rip it without spending the $10 on the voucher here. Hoping that it's not a Wraith and he doesn't get punished. It's hard to spend all the way down. Ooh, Immolate, not bad here. Unfortunately, hits 2 spades and the blue seal. Oh, that's rough. Can I try to sync Gothic with Vaga? No. Well, I can try, which I did, and it didn't work. So, no. So we know that it hits this King of Spades, 8 of Spades, and this blue seal Queen. It will be very rough to Immolate here, but at $0, I think you have to accept that. Let's see. For Gothic, because he did roll down the, or he did spend down to $0, so the Wraith would hit. I'm definitely liking Gothic's position here. A lot more flush levels and this foil popcorn. The only problem is this foil popcorn might win too quickly. We are red deck, so of course we have 4 discards. We can make our flush. Get more blue seal value, but it means we're not looking for our gold seals. We can hopefully make our flush. We can make our flush. Maybe if Gothic wanted to greed a bit more, he could sell the foil popcorn. Flush level on Vagabond side, level 3, but this will be level 4 for Gothic. Yeah, Vaga said he didn't want to buy it, but has been very strong this season. Madness not really pickable with no Eternal Jokers, and just not really that pickable in gold stakes, or in black stake multiplayer in general. See if Gothic or Vagabond, with his experience in eking out all the value he can, and find a way to get a leg up over Gothic, who is slightly ahead in terms of like every margin at this point. Another question, when are we getting out of this arrowhead? Ooh, Vagabond with somewhat of a risky play there. Kept both blue seals. Was not guaranteed to make a flush. But kept it, and now may be able to get a leg up over Gothic. He has an extra level, which matches Gothic's flush levels. That was very scary. Gothic's just going to throw out the pair. Alright, so now Gothic is behind the level. Over Gothic with a bit more money. We're going to buy this voucher surely. So we're at 27. After this jumbo pack, we're at 21. So we only have $7 more than Vagabond. We're going to buy the abstract and take a roll up. Now we're back to parity on the flush levels. The levers definitely helps. Ooh, Gothic's not going to open the pack. What these players have to say about this game.
Hello, hello, hello.
We're so back.
This certificate needs to lock the hell in, man.
Well, you don't love
Like,
having
what?
100 gold
You
cards.
are correct, Shadow.
I mean,
Sorry,
I
real
don't
quick.
mind it. It's fine.
That's not
But
wrong
I think
one.
I'd much rather have some red and some purple.
I minimized because I
I
was
do
doing
know.
some
I do.
manipulation.
Like, you catch my drift. It's like,
It's
bro,
because
like,
the Twitch default isn't full
actually lock
screen
in.
when you make it as a when you like put it in OBS. You have to like tell it to be full screen. Gothic just not gonna play this flush immediately. Will. Ooh, and we see Vagabond has loaded up the glass jack on their final hands.
You catching that?
Maybe. Let's find out.
And the glass breaks! Gothic just has to play anything to get out. Literally a high card would do
Yeah.
it. Obviously he would want
Alright.
2 flush
Oh,
levels.
now I get to min-max. That's the fun part.
Yes, Gothic has the world to play with. Let's make sure he doesn't get out with a high card.
How am I going to min-max this, though? Great question.
Little bit tough to min-max here, because if we toss
I
our
guess I just need to
clubs, it does
find
give us the chance to
one little
miss
thing.
our flush. We have it
That'll do
here. But how are we going to use this strength? He'll misjudge his taros to play. Very possible. Are we
The
going to
round's
keep
gonna
the
end as
strength?
soon as
Oh
I
no,
do
we
this,
do.
isn't
We have
it?
the room because it's
I guess I could do
we bought the crystal ball.
that. And that.
1 card discards. Always a
Alright,
joy.
nothing changed. Good. I didn't want it to anyway.
And this isn't even a clubs flush. This isn't even a spades flush. I
Alright.
think we'll just
Alright,
pick
good
up
luck.
Good luck.
another PvP win. The stronger jokers. Slightly stronger, has this popcorn from a judgment. And Vagabond might be taking a little bit of might be a little bit worse off because he didn't believe in the arrowhead when he started this, so he didn't play fully into it. Photograph finally for both of these players. Finally, we get something that might last the end game. But Photograph is going to favor the person who has more flush levels. And Gothic right now, I think, is up 1 or 2. Like buying everything in the shop, then taking voucher. I do know that feel. Know that feel a lot. 2-pair level. Space Joker locking in. I'm sure Vagabond's very happy about that. Kappa. Need blue seals on Vagabond's side. Is this going to win with the ×2 on the Photograph? Yes. Vagabond maybe getting out a little too quickly there. Had 3 discards, could have looked for blue seals. Strengthen the jacks up their queens. We're now going to have at least 3 queen of spades on Gothic's side. A little bit closer to that flush house. Also in the 7 of spades as well. Gothic's going to dig deep to see if he can find something really usable. Red seal stone, which is a king underneath. Oh my, oh my. We're not playing the... Oh, okay, sorry. I thought he was playing a hearts flush with the red seal king. I freaked out for a second. Excuse me. All right, high card level on Gothic's side. We have the flush with this wild blue seal, so we're not worried. Obviously, we would want a little bit more, and we do find a little bit more. Gothic thinking if he needs this popcorn. I don't think so. Even with misprint hitting +0, I think it would be enough with this amount of chips. Level 8 flush on Vagabond side, but he's already finished up 2 blinds. And another level for you, Gothic. How about that? Oh, yeah. Alright, this ante has been very, very nice. We found the DNA for the red seal glass. There was a red seal glass. The question is Gothic going to see this red seal stone, pick up the justice for it? Because otherwise he's going to be quite behind. Judgment for nothing. Don't really want to be playing high card here. Oh, selling the Space Joker, really? I don't really mind selling misprint over Shoot the Moon, but I think Space Joker definitely better than both. Oh, Red Seal Stone here. Where is it actually? Gothic behind the standard pack? There's a pack after this. But Vagabond found it before, because they used glass on it in the big blind, correct? Is there gonna be another standard pack in this next shop? Gothic might just miss it. He's in the small blind shop, yeah, because Vagabond had it going into the big blind. Okay, let's see. It would be a disaster for Gothic, who's played an excellent game so far, to miss this red seal. Usually not that punishing, because it's not always a face card, but in this case, one red seal could turn the entire game, as Gothic has eked out victory by just like inches, or in his case, centimeters. Double Jupiter level on Gothic side. There is a jumbo pack. A jumbo standard pack. Red seal in here. And the glass up top. Oh, but he opens this. Is he going to take the DNA? He needs to take this DNA. He does. Okay. That's big. Red seal stone. Ooh, okay. We're okay in this situation. We're not behind. It felt like kind of a fine line to get all of these moving parts working for Gothic. Check out this PvP. And will either player risk the red seal?
That was the biggest event of change that I've experienced this whole thing.
True. We're probably both talking about the same thing.
Gothic still ahead. Actually has banana over Golden Joker, so even more ahead. So, first of all, Vagabond does miss the DNA.
And we both went high card builds because it worked last time and it didn't work this time.
So we will not be using any DNA
I guess, so we weren't both on it. But the big pivot's there.
Wait, you took Spaceman? I thought you didn't.
No, the Spaceman wasn't Eternal. The Eternal's the Eternal's on the Stuntman.
Of course, this game. Yeah, of course. My bad.
There's just too much Laguna going on here. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Here's the Red Seal Glass King. Surely Vagabond shaking it out of happiness that he found it one hand after DNA.
A hole in a wall.
Now, will Gothic accept just a Glass Queen for DNA? He does not know that this is a Red Seal King. So he will, actually. It breaks immediately. If Vagabond plays this Red Seal King of Hearts, it will break. He does not play. In fact, he gives up on the hand completely.
Oh, okay.
Gothic has literally can do whatever he wants in this PvP
God
now.
damn it.
Vaga played a glass card before? Oh, did he?
I
really
bottom decked so fucking hard. Like
Vagabond
absurdly
using... Oh, what do you... Oh, Gothic, why didn't you use glass on the... Okay, well, now it's going to see a Red Seal Steel King. It's not glass.
We'll see.
A little
All
bit
these
worse
gold
off
seals are
because we
pretty
have the
nice as
DNA.
far as
If Gothic can
economy is
find the
concerned.
glass
Yeah, it is nice to have an
immediately,
economy every once in a while.
he can rectify this slight problem.
Now, I have to not greed here too
We
hard
also
and actually
need to
win,
not hold this Red Seal King, please.
because that 600 points does not do it.
Okay, we found the... There's a high
Okay,
card
I'm
seed,
gonna
they're
be fine. I can
saying.
greed a little
Level 12 flush, they want to play high card.
because this high card could be another 300 points, which then
Could
doesn't
be.
get me over you, which is fine.
Yes.
I'm so upset that I won by a little bit here, and then now you get a value max.
Oh yeah.
It's tragic.
Get my 2 gold cards to play.
Holy crap,
Alright,
that's a lot of
Right, good
score.
luck.
Vaga did miss their hand. Here is Red Seal. Here, I mean, sorry, here's the Bloodstone that everyone was asking for. It's still not really looking like a high card seed, but we'll see. But yeah, using Steel on the Red Seal instead of Justice may come back to bite Gothic. If we find the copy, okay, if we find the DNA, it's going to be way, way worse. I almost thought Vagabond was gonna buy Tarot Merchant here. Yeah. I thought he was gonna skip Bloodstone for a second. Makes sense here as well. Not the worst pickup, but Vaga's on 1 life here. Can he make this comeback? Would also like to see a Tarot Merchant pick up for Gothic. Just finding more deaths on this Red Seal glass. Oh, here it is for Vagabond. So now it's going to get worse and worse because Vagabond is up 2 Red Seal glass. Gothic might just settle for a glass queen. He will. With Red Seal and it's a heart in the deck, I'm not sure I like that on Gothic's side. It's just not greedy enough. Insanely playing too safe, and I think playing too safe in this point is actually playing too dangerously. Death over here. I mean, this is why you take the Tarot Merchant. Okay. Onk in the pack. Are we going? We can't. We cannot go. Well, I guess we could, but we would lose DNA. You gonna onk this Bloodstone? No. Vagabond will take the Deja Vu. Surprisingly, doesn't use Chariot first. Another DNA proc. Okay. Every single time we see a Red Seal glass on Vagabond's side, it gets worse and worse for Gothic. Early, you never onk there. Well, if you onk on Bloodstone, the worst part isn't photograph. The worst part is definitely missing DNA. Like, I'll give up photograph in an instant. With Red Seal Glass, I think onk DNA is defendable. If you onk DNA, then you play like 3 Red Seal Glass in a hand to get out of blinds, which is kind of crazy. Oh, and Gothic can just Red Seal the Queen, but we have Bloodstone. Okay. This is a little too funky. So at least we have 1 Red Seal glass, but it's on a spade, which at the moment is actually better than Bloodstone, right? Because right now, oh my god, another death for Vagabond. He's going to have a flush 5 of Red Seal glass. It may not be better, but for Gothic, oh, he's going to sell it. Oh, he's going to sell out a Bloodstone. He's decidedly playing spades with the Arrowhead. Bloodstone haters rejoice. Gothic also doesn't believe, and we've seen it betray before. Would it do it again? A very, very scary line to be running on Gothic's side. Found the red seal glass. The DNA obviously weirdly synergetic. I'm not going to say anti-synergetic, but weirdly synergetic with Sixth Sense. The main problem is we're not trying to copy sixes right now. We're trying to copy our red seal glass. We miss it. And Gothic is going to take another copium glass card here. It does depend on the hands. No, 49 cards in Vagabond's deck. He's got 4 red seal glass. He'll surely find them. And Gothic, even though he was ahead for most of this game, has fallen behind by virtue of red seal glass and Vagabond doing a great job of getting more in his deck. 101,000, obviously, with any glass cards, that's going to shoot up. Vagabond has also rolled deeper into the shop. Here's a death on the red seal glass. That's big. That's very, very important for Gothic. We only need 5 red seal glass, okay? And of course, there's always the possibility of a bottom deck. Unfortunately, I do think another death. Oh. This is a death that Vagabond saw earlier. Get out of 6 cents for 8 ball. We love to see it. What are these?
Alrighty.
Depending on the draws. Oh, never mind. I was
going
gonna say depending on the draws.
That is a disgusting draw.
Vagabond might be taken out before he can find his full build.
Like somebody,
but never mind. He's simply going to make his full best hand within 4 discards. Had nearly the entire hand in the first draw.
No, not that kind of disgusting draw.
Kind of disgusting. Disgusting as
that is an
insane,
absolutely disgusting draw.
That's crazy.
For sure.
It's a crazy draw. I wasn't expecting to be able to use my DNA this round, but I guess I am.
Flush 5. Unfortunately, this is just 3 more red seal glass that more than what Gothic can play.
How many glass should I play?
If
all of them.
Bloodstone does
it's your last life.
decide to troll.
Ask me to or not.
1, 2, 3.
All right, here you go. Here's
4, 5, 6. Okay. Didn't decide to troll. 1 break.
5, but
and if
close.
I mean with the re-triggers on red seal
That's
glass,
a lot of points.
Unfortunately, Bloodstone is just going to be way better than Arrowhead. Arrowhead maybe a ×2 maximum.
I don't know.
See if you can do more.
Yeah, I don't know because I feel like there's a re-trigger that you might have, like a Dusk or a Sock and Buskin that I don't have, and then that makes me question all of my life choices.
I see.
I think maybe the one you should have questioned was the fact that you sold Bloodstone. All you needed was 1 sun to turn these queens into
horrible
Bloodstone cards.
Flush 5 is like a really low level, isn't it?
It's 160 chips times 16 base wall.
Yeah, so my level 16 flush is like way bigger than that.
That's true. It is.
Yeah.
But it's hard to play all this glass.
Exactly.
When you're like that. So like, is there ever a world where I could
well, the issue is like
8, get an 8
there was a very easy pivot out of Arrowhead because
some of my
Vagabond used the
something
glass on the red seal, which was a heart and a king. So it immediately gave Vagabond a
That's
DNA
the other part
card.
of that equation.
And he didn't even have to think about it.
Oh, do you think you can win here?
As for Gothic decided to use DNA on random glass
the
queens.
2x scaling goes on.
Especially,
I can help you out
Gothic
here.
had the red seal in the
have a
deck
re-trigger.
as well.
Yeah.
When he started using DNA. So it was just simply Gothic played a little bit too conservative with his choice of copy cards. And it's coming back to bite him.
I might just have a busted draw.
And by a retrigger, I mean it's on the card itself, you know.
Oh yeah. I've heard about those.
Yeah.
I know on the way, and Bloodstone isn't going to be
I
useful.
don't want
That's
them
true.
to shoot
That's
me for
possible.
lying, I
A
swear
lot
I'm
of
not a
games to
liar.
play because Gothic has 4 lives. Vagabond has a lot of work to do. Unfortunately, down the Bloodstone here.
Yeah,
I
got
can't
no idea what
imagine
this
this
scores,
is
and
going to be that
it's probably
close.
nowhere near enough. But I don't feel like I can not play it. You know.
You can
I
not
got
play
last
it,
steal, so
Gothic.
that
You
kinda
don't
helps
have
make
to
up for
play
some
this card.
retriggering.
This flush 5.
Screw it.
Your instinct is
It's
right.
all
He's
wind.
shipping it.
It's in the wind.
He's shipping it. He's
It's-
going for it.
It's not enough. I can tell already.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, I knew it.
Oh.
I knew it was
Alright.
Your
orders of
instinct was
magnitude off.
absolutely correct, Gothic. Death Force then Chariot. True. Gothic is also now down the Tarot Merchant. Has the chance to pick it up here. Will not. A bean? Definitely going to help both players find this Red Seal glass. So favoring Gothic more than Vaga here, since Gothic is the one down Red Seal. What are both of these players doing to get out? They have Acrobats. I'm sure both of these players can just keep like maybe just one glass and play their flush for a victory here. Might be a little bit tougher on Gothic's side. I mean, I guess Bloodstone could just like fail Vagabond completely, which would be very funny. Vagabond is not going to leave it up to chance. He's going to throw 3 glass out. Obviously, we have that. Oh, wait. Obviously, we have that luxury since we just are cloning Red Seal glass. We don't really care that much about the glass. In fact, they're okay to break as well. We really want it to. Gothic's going to discard his glass. Red Seal Steel in hand. With the acro and 1 photograph proc. Would imagine that is good enough, but did we just watch Vagabond sell the Jupiter for $1? Guess so. Gothic playing a little bit slow. We know Gothic is a bit of a slower player. Likes to think out his turns. Vagabond kind of just rushing through. Vagabond knows the game plan. Red Seal glass, high card. Play it, clone it, and continue moving forward with gold seals and random hearts to get out. Gothic, here's the flush. And actually, surprisingly, Vagabond doing a much better job finding gold seals here. This is the big blind, so the draw could turn out differently once we go into the next blind. Come here, Joker. Ooh, Vagabond with a greedy, cheeky play. Devil on one of the Red Seal glass. Doesn't need this many. Wants $6 extra. Never mind, he's just going to put it on a king. What point do you copy Red Steel? This might be the point with Bean in your inventory. It would be a different choice if you had no Bean, but because you have Bean, it's a lot of extra scoring on Vagabond's side. For Gothic, he probably does have 5 Red Seal glass, but it's not a guarantee to find them. Obviously, you want like a little bit more to give yourself a little bit of a leeway. Yeah, Gothic has 5 Red Seal glass. Vagabond does have the Red Seal Steel and the Jack, but he'd probably rather not clone that one, right? Vagabond just sells Jupiters again. Just does not care about the levels. Would rather $1 so he could have one like 13th of a roll. Am I being clear on what's happening here? Vaga can quadruple skip and still win, probably? Absolutely not. What the hell? Wait, what do you mean? Vagabond's just up a Bloodstone right now. If Gothic finds anything that Vagabond doesn't, he's gonna lose. Gothic is not down Red Seal Glass anymore because they have 5 in their hand. We sell Bean before our last hand for Judgment? No, because the Bean's on 4 out of 5. The Bean is on 3 out of 5 for Vagabonds, which means we're gonna have 2 more turns with it. It's gonna be a lot of value. Judgment for a 1, like what? How many hits? There are 150 Jokers in the game. I guess 146. Only like maybe 10 of them are usable. Suppose we find the blueprint. Here's a flush. I'm very excited with this build, especially because he took that last PvP. And Gothic kind of showed his hand. Played what was basically Gothic's best hand, and it did not come close to Vagabond. So Vagabond's very happy in the position he's at. You're ready for Idol? Idol definitely going to support Gothic more because he just does not have the Times Melt retrigger, the Times Melt on trigger. Still not buying the Tarot Merchant. I wonder how much value this Tarot Merchant has given Vaga here. Gonna buy it last, it looks like. Alright, and we're heading into the PvP. Definitely, because we're up this Bloodstone, we are favored.
Man, it's weird having like literally no econ jokers show up this
I
season.
know! Like, hello, Gold Seals, you are all the money we're generating today.
Yep, that's it, no more.
Multiplayer gamers and complaining about not having enough money. Name a better combo.
Yeah, I guess I'm never using the DNA this round then. Do a little bit of this.
Vagabond said that out loud might convince Gothic to not use DNA. Never mind, Gothic's already done it. Gothic is holding on to hearts here. This is not a full discard, surprisingly.
But I've
maybe wants to play a
ordered.
flush of hearts for turn order.
That you do.
He's gonna miss it. I don't really like keeping the hearts here. They just don't provide that much score when we're playing glass.
Nice. Drew what I needed to.
Good. I'm glad.
Maybe Vagabond's best hands.
Take that.
Oh, okay. I'll just play this
One
random pair
steal
I was
left in
going
the
to
deck,
discard,
so
I guess.
not the best.
Well, I mean, no spoilers.
Order has not been forced yet. Still another 300
I thought I was
points.
going to get you turn ordered, and I didn't, and now I'm embarrassed.
Well, you're
be
going to do
able
it
to
this
get
time
there.
now, though, for sure, right?
You'd hope so. But, like,
What around
if I haven't
300 last
improved since last time, then there's no point in me trying to, like, compete.
I think is giving up the jig. He's
Or I, could
gonna...
be, I guess I should really turn order you so that I can force you to play your hand rather than not,
Yes,
you know?
yes, I agree. I agree. We can just put out like a 2-pair with this glass queen with a gold seal on it.
Because, like, if you had a really bad hand and you just, like,
2B,
lagooned me
3B
into
on Vagabond's
thinking I was never
side.
going to win, and I didn't turn order you, and then I lost.
How much
I'd
did
be
they
like,
score
that was
last
the greatest misplay
PvP?
of all
Only
time.
1 billion,
You know?
right? They have 1 more steal, so only
You see how that can happen
1.5x
to a
more.
guy?
Depending
Yeah,
on Bloodstone. It's actually hard to tell
my
because
red
of
seals
Bloodstone.
broke last
We don't know if
PvP.
Bloodstone's
Yeah.
gonna
There's
lock
no
it
way
or not.
to know, really.
1.3B. So if 6 Bloodstone hits, then it will be 2.25B. 1 steel, 1 more level. True. So maybe, yeah, 2 to 3 beat makes sense.
Well, I mean, I'm waiting on you.
Yeah. I'm just like, what am I going to play?
Vagabond telling.
It's a great question.
It is a
Ooh.
fantastic question.
Justice on the Red Seal
Yeah.
Steel when we're already building Spade Queens.
What's the question?
Not
What am I
sure
gonna
I
play?
like that.
Oh, well, I mean, you could just tell me what your jokers and your cards are, and then I could help you out, you know?
That's true.
So I
you
got a
could just
135
tell
runner.
Vagabond what you're
Yeah.
playing.
Uh-huh.
I got 2 Jolly Jokers
2 Jollies.
and 2 Triple A's.
2. Holy.
Well, I mean, I don't see...
Vagabond missing the soul into Tribulate into Showman into soul into Tribulate.
Pot of
Very
Greeds.
unfortunate.
All Pot of Greeds. Oh, shoot. Well, you start drawing cards then. I don't know what to tell you.
The
Alright,
deep
here's
cut.
my hand.
Here is the... This Bloodstone looks like it procced a bit more. So yes, 6 million. It looks like it
1
procced one more time
billion
based off the
points.
I don't
score.
think I beat 2 tribs, though.
You do not, Vagabond.
but
Fortunately,
I broke all
your
of my
opponent
kings
doesn't
and
have 2
queens,
tribs.
So now it's just Jack.
I think only 2 broke there.
I see.
We still have DNA and 5 Red Seal Glass as well. Sleepstone? Didn't you proc 7 times? What do you mean Sleepstone? You guys are asking too much from your Bloodstones, okay? It's not a 1 and 1.
$6 from it, so lucky me.
Alright, Vagabond with even more levels. The levels also being a big deal in this point. 10 out of 10 are bust. I see you guys are the ones saying Bloodstone haters. You guys are the Bloodstone haters if you're expecting 10 out of 10, huh? Another copy for Vaga. Will it break? Nope. I'll take 7 out of 10 every time, no complaints. Yeah, I think I would. If I knew Bloodstone would hit 7 out of 10 times every time, I would say it's a good Joker. Well, I guess that's the point. Like, Bloodstone would be a good Joker if you knew it hit 4 out of 10 times every time. Because then, like, you're guaranteed to hit those procs. That's not the weakness of Bloodstone. Like, it removes the weakness of Bloodstone. Bloodstone isn't, like, too weak. Because, like, it doesn't score enough. It's too weak because you don't know if it's going to hit any procs or not. As for Gothic, we're going to sell the beam for Judgment. If Turtle Beam was here right now in the booth, he would be preying on Gothic's entire downfall, both career and in this game. Oh, and Gothic's going to take the Spectral tag. He thinks he needs this variance play for a chance to win. And it is not going to pay off. It's a really bad skip. Just a blue seal. Gothic was really hoping to find something that could get him that advantage, but it was not in that Spectral. Now Gothic even further behind because he went for that risky line. And he was looking for Wraith, absolutely. A Wraith into Blueprint would have gotten him there, but now Vaga's just gonna get some even more rolls in the shop. Well, actually, basically only the same as Gothic. Yeah, Blueprint wouldn't have been enough. It would have been more Red Seal Glass, maybe even Red Seal Steels. Actually, Gothic did get rid of his Red Seal Steel, but still, he needs more. He needs a stronger Joker than Bloodstone. I don't know if Gothic's usually good at reading his opponent, but he may have forgotten that Bloodstone was just in the seed, and that's why he's just so far behind. He thinks he's down a retrigger, possibly. Last Queen breaks. Both players actually even in terms of the shop. Depends how much money Vega can make out of this blind. Gonna see $6 and the Magician. The Sun a little too late on Gothic's side. You need that Queen to be a heart lives ago, honestly. Or he sold out of Bloodstone. He will stick to the world. We're going to need an idol here. An idol won't equalize, but it will help Roll. Or an Ancient Joker on spades. That would work too. Ancient Joker on spades. Fire. Family. Will Gothic take this? ×4 is not enough to make up the difference here. We're down over 100 times. Gothic making that recognition. Vaga noticed that Gothic skipped for that Spectral. Wonder how worried he is about it. Ooh, Vaga's thinking about taking the family. Vaga's so worried, but I mean, when we're talking about score of thousands of difference, is the ×4 gonna make the difference? Vagabond on 1 life, so I can understand the fear. We know he shouldn't, but does Vaga know that? He does not know what Gothic is on. Very hard to guess because Gothic has kind of underperformed in terms of high score. And even though Gothic took the skip, actually they both rolled the same
we were
amount
so
in the
close
shot.
a couple times, I think.
I just hear the
Skip
Discord
for the
message.
spectral tag?
I did. It didn't work.
Don't say that, Gothic.
I was like, maybe I can get a rare, or maybe I can copy something I already have.
Gothic, you
but,
didn't
like,
need to say that.
You sure you don't like have idol or something?
I
that
wish I
just
had
never
idol.
found?
I think I've realized where I've gone wrong and what the big divergence might have been that
Yeah,
I was forgetting about.
I don't think DNA was the best.
What?
Ditching
What
DNA.
is
If
it?
next anti has
The
anything
Bloodstone?
Vaga's cooked.
There was
You don't
a,
take
Well,
it?
what if it has
I
dice?
had it for a bit,
Hmm?
but like all of my stuff was in spades because I've
Don't,
had
Gothic,
Arrowhead
you're giving
for-
up the whole blind.
like,
You have another
since
life.
the
You don't
very
need to
first
tell
blind.
Vaga this.
and I then had like level 16 flushes, and I've probably had this Arrowhead for way too long now. I
Don't
really kind of stop and
say
think
that,
about it for a
Gothic.
moment.
You've told him the
But
entire.
I couldn't
see it.
pivot
What?
over to hearts fast enough. So I either need to find like
We're literally
rare
Danny Ocean
or
telling the
idol
bad guy our
or
entire heist.
something, and I'm just not finding it. And so
Yes, we're gonna put the Asian acrobat into
Here
the
we
box.
are.
How did you know?
basically,
Because I told you. Is any retrigger way better? Yes, retrigger is way better for Vagabond because he has times mult on.
that's the long and the
Right
short
now,
of it. At
we
least.
need a
I found an
a
economy
times
joker.
mult
So that was
on
nice.
trigger. So
Yeah,
Idol
with
Ancient
we
is
finally
better
got
for
Econ
Gothic,
Joker,
though it's
finally.
still not good enough.
Finally wanted to say
We would
hello.
need multiple jokers because now
And I've discarded
Vagabond has locked
all
in
of
that
the
family,
instances of the card it
which
offered
is
me, so I made a whole
somewhat of a
$10.
subpar joker if end
We'll
game
see if I'll be
jokers show up.
fortunate myself.
Because
I
end
only
game
got
jokers
one.
including Dusk,
That's a shame.
Sock, Ancient Idol. Honestly, even a Chad. A Chad is better than the family right
All right.
now. Last never breaks,
Here's,
Prage.
here's
Let's
my
see it.
hand.
Yep. Send it, and then I can hypothetically min-max, although I've not really been
Two
setting myself
break.
up well for it.
Oh, that is not good. Vaga's now on 5 Red Seal Glass.
Yep,
is
that
this
is
the way out
another-
for Gothic?
Oh no, that is
Giving up
exactly
on
the
the DNA.
no, it's not. It populated, and I went to look at your oldest score to see how they compared, but it populated into the oldest score.
I love to
I just
introduce the term
wasn't there
movement.
fast
When
enough.
Gothic is
I
playing
was
an
like, how did he do
MLBA
the
game, he's
exact same
allowed
hand?
to talk
I mean,
to his opponent.
maybe he
We'll
did.
say-
What
But...
does that mean?
That was.
How many cards does
quite
Vaga have in
a
his deck? It
crunchy
looks
hand
like
for me.
Yeah. We've been going so long. I fear
let's
that
say
the
4
cruncher side
hands,
isn't
4
probably going to be too
discards, so
impactful.
8 times 40. Or 8 times 5
I
is
may
40 plus
have
9,
sold out
49.
of The DNA.
He didn't draw all of his
I
cards,
don't
so
know
it's
what to
not
do
a
with what I've got
guaranteed
left, honestly.
draw. Can miss it. It's legumming, but
Oh, I can play
backwards,
6 high and get
Mughal.
$3. That's good.
Yeah, it does
Big
sound
fan
like
of
the Mughals from Final Fantasy and Kingdom.
All right, last life magic. I'm gonna go find my idol now.
All right. Good luck.
Good luck.
Gothic preying on an idol that misses for Vagabond and hits for him would be good, but Vagabond's deck is much better right now. 44 cards. What did I say? I said 49. I miscounted by 5 somewhere. Well, 2 did break, so. We have a little bit more money on Gothic's side. Do not buy Tarot Tycoon, Gothic. We need jokers. We don't need tarots. Obelisk is not going to do it. So I think Vagabond would definitely tell you to buy Obelisk. And okay, this Blueprint, but Blueprint is better for Vagabond. He is the one with the times mult on trigger Joker. However, Gothic finding this Blueprint before Vagabond means he can copy DNA and he can copy Rebate. I don't think we need Vagabonds here. Obviously, we need the player, but we don't need the Joker. The Vagabond Joker is basically what we want to do with DNA anyways. Why do we need to change more of our deck? We're just adding the queens in. All right. So this Blueprint is for copying glass and then using it on Rebate. And if we can get ahead with this Rebate, we can see more of this shop, which means we may be able to find a Joker that Vaga does not see. There is no chance Vaga misses this Blueprint with $53. Play the hand. Glass Queen? Okay, I guess it doesn't do anything. Any twos in the deck? Vagabond or Gothic is thinking? Twos. Even the strength on this ace could be valuable, right? One strength for $10. Pretty worth. Megan definitely has the money finding Blueprint and seals the deal. No! Gothic played his last hit! Gothic, no! He forgot again! Gothic did it twice. One game in the last hand on the PvP last game and forgot it again?
One round.
Like you just found it?
Yeah, I was just here chatting away and I was like, oh, I need to find some twos, but I want to discard the twos, so I'll play the hand I'm looking at so that I can look for twos, but it was my last hand and I thought it was my second to last hand.
Yeah, it's
Gothic
funny
had
that
there was a line. You cannot write Gothic out with the Blueprint
yeah, so that Blueprint
rebates.
appears in the seed like
He was going to make more money than Vagabond in this
maybe
blind.
Going to find enough money to roll down and find an idol, but yeah, not taking the Bloodstone was my my real mistake.
Oh, yeah, there's
Keep rolling, Vagabond. Let me see what was in the shop. Showman. That's nothing. Vagabond right Chariot.
After? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Nothing really.
Chariot. Holy shit. Okay.
We're lucky Zeno isn't here to win.
All right. Well, GG's, man.
GG's.
I'm gonna down to one life twice.
I know. I'm gonna.
It's not, yeah, it's not the play discard. He simply just
after my previous game.
made a mistake.
Which it can't be now because I got to wait.
Focused too much on like other things. Forgot he was on one hand. It happens.
Well,
unfortunately, it happens twice for Gothic in this sets. But congratulations to Vagabond, who continues his almost undefeated streak and will remain at the second position in the Onyx division. Now,
all right. Well,
this is a little bit bad for Gothic. He really needed some wins here.
My wounds because I just made
if we
so
bring
many
up
mistakes I
the
did not need to make today. I was still probably losing, but I didn't have to lose in such a dull fashion.
I see. All right. Well, I mean, you got me down to one life twice. That's not
yeah.
bad. I almost.
Fortunately, down to one life does not give any points.
Have a great night, and I'll see you again.
On the website, yes.
See ya.
You guys can check the website here.
Oh, chat. I'm so sad. I biffed it so much.
Links are allowed unless there are links to OnlyFans.
So much
you cannot advertise your OnlyFans here, unfortunately.